Yes. Okay. Hello again, everybody. David Clary here at Campbell County High School on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. We're also streaming live on our internet channel, Prep Radio. We're in Campbell County getting set for this ball game. The Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats 6-8, 2-1 in the district, taking on the Lady Cougars, who are 11-4 on the year, also 2-1. Tonight, the Lady Wildcats will try to make it 2 in a row on their season, and they'll have to come against one of their longtime rivals, the Campbell County Lady Cougars. Tonight is the 121st meeting between the two schools, which is the most games against any opponent in Oak Ridge's history. Oak Ridge leads the all-time series, 102 wins to 18 defeats since 1975. The 102 wins is tied for the most wins against any opponent, tied with the Clinton Dragons. The 18 losses is also tied with Powell for the most wins over Oak Ridge. It has been a great series over the last several years, and tonight should be another classic game here in Campbell County. Last season, Oak Ridge swept the Lady Cougars, winning 60-26 here and 60-43 at the Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge has won 6 in a row in the series, dating back to a 49-48 loss in 2018. Campbell County, like Oak Ridge, is 2-1 in the district with wins over West and Carnes. And also like Oak Ridge, their lone loss came against Powell, 38-34 just this past Tuesday. The other 3 losses came to Oneida, Maryville, and Stone Memorial. Both Oak Ridge and Campbell County remain 1 game behind Powell for the top spot in the District 3 standings. Powell remains undefeated at 3-0. Oak Ridge will host the Lady Panthers 1 week from tonight at the Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge lost to Powell 34-25 back in December. Oak Ridge's next game is tomorrow down in Cleveland as the Lady Wildcats will try to avenge a 56-46 loss on December the 14th. Cleveland has won 4 straight in the series and has been dominated by Oak Ridge over time, though, since the series began in 1982. Oak Ridge leads the all-time series 22-6. Oak Ridge was swept by the Lady Blue Raiders last season. Oak Ridge lost at Cleveland 63-60 and 69-58 in Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge's last win came in the 2020 season. Oak Ridge will also be in action on Tuesday at Central. Tonight's individual game sponsors are Ronnie and Becky Hayes. We'd like to thank them for their continuing support of Oak Ridge High School basketball and Oak Ridge athletics in general. We are broadcasting tonight on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and streaming live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Tonight's games are brought to you in part by the Fox Insurance Group, Mortgage Investors Group, Tin Bank of Oak Ridge, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, and Laurel Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance. Tonight it's Oak Ridge versus the Campbell County Lady Cougars, and we'll be back here in a few short moments for the tip-off of this ball game. Oak Ridge and Campbell County will be back in 3 minutes. I read that fast. How we doing there, Alex? Listen to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the John and Devin Brown Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge and the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Your starting lineups. First for the Lady Wildcats. Number 10, Ayana Porter. Number 11, Samaj Clark. Number 23, Lauren Hart. Number 24, Cannon Green. And number 34, Janet Johnson. Right now, you're with the Cougars of Campbell County. Number 12, Carly White. Number 15, Carly Pitts. Number 20, Alexa. Number 24, Cora Brown. Number 2, Bailey Miller.
Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School, getting set for Lady Wildcat basketball. The Lady Wildcats and the Lady Cougars. Oak Ridge wearing their gray jerseys, the red numerals. The Cougars in their white and blue. And the ball is up, controlled by Campbell County, and we're underway. Lacey Pemberton with the basketball, works the ball to a freshman, Katie Whitehead. She works the ball to the right. The Wildcats starting lineups include Cannon Green, Lauren Hart, along with Samaj Clark, Jenna Johnson as they launch a three. It's up, no good. Rebound, Samaj. Lady Wildcats and Cougars here. Long-time rivalry dating back to 1975. Oak Ridge basketball. Samaj dribbles, drives, goes in. Nice pass. Jenna Johnson off the glass shot. Good. And the Lady Wildcats take a 2-0 lead. 7:30 to play first quarter. Down the floor will come Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. Whitehead in the rear court. Trap. Fires the ball across the way. It goes to Pemberton. Pemberton works the ball to the corner. They swing the ball to the top of the circle. The freshman Whitehead backs up, looks back at her head coach, attacks to the top of the circle, dribbles with her left hand, looks to her right, needs to get rid of it. It's held it forever. Now fires a pass over to Browning. Cora Browning, the senior, cut off there by Anaya Porter. Anaya Porter, Samaj Clark, Cannon Green, Jenna Johnson, Lauren Hart, the starting five for the Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats. 2-0 our score, just underway from Campbell County. They kick it out to the corner for a three. It's no good. Rebound, tipped away and taken away by Campbell County, then taken on the floor by Oak Ridge. Samaj Clark with the basketball. Samaj going coast to coast. Dribbles to the top of the circle, attacks in the paint, goes into the shot, and it's no good. Great rebound by Jenna. Kicks the ball back out. Lauren Hart for three. Good! 3-point shot, Lauren Hart. And the Lady Wildcats have a 5-0 lead. 6.5 minutes to play first quarter. Down the floor will come Campbell County. With the basketball will come the Lady Cougars. That'll be Bailey Gillum. In the rear court, stolen away by Johnson. In the cannon, inside to Anaya. Goes to the right block, shoots from there. It's up, no good. Rebound at Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. I'm surprised Cannon just didn't turn and shoot that ball as they bring the ball down the floor. 6:10 to play first quarter, 5-0. Lady Cougar basketball. Here comes Gillum, top of the circle. Here it goes to Whitehead. The freshman kicks it out. Number 24, Browning. Won't take a three. They continue to get shots from the corner open, and they miss another one. On the rebound, Cannon Green. Cannon harassed in the rear court, brings the ball across the line. About to be trapped up high, fires the pass out to Anaya Porter. Anaya dribbles, goes into Jenna Johnson. She'll turn, she'll spin, she'll drive, she'll shoot, and missed it. Rebounded by Pemberton. Pemberton coming down the floor for the Lady Cougars. Moving right to left as we broadcast here from Campbell County High School. A packed house here, Tyler Morris.
Yeah, it really is. I didn't think there'd be this many people out here. There's a lot.
Campbell County loves their basketball. The boys' game will even be more packed. Trust me. Here come the Lady Cougars setting up their offense. Cora Browning drives in against Cannon, goes in for the shot. Good. First 2 points of the night for the Lady Cougars. And down the floor will come Oak Ridge. Pushing it up the floor will come Samaj Clark to the baseline. Pulls up and shoots. No good. Great rebounding position there for Oak Ridge's Lauren Hart. She saves it, gives it up to Green, then the ball is knocked out of bounds by Campbell County's Carly Whited. 5:07 to play first quarter. 5-2 is our score. The Lady Wildcats in the lead. With the basketball will come Anaya Porter. The freshman point guard dribbles the ball to the right extension of the free throw line. Looks back door, finds Cannon free. Cannon Green drives, gives it over to Hart. Hart at the free throw line, stops, no place to go, gives it out to Samaj, who launches. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Goes back inside, great pass. Here's the shot, good! And a foul's called against Campbell County. Lady Wildcats will have an opportunity for a three-point play. Already, Lauren Hart with 5 points in the ballgame, and the Lady Wildcats have a 7-2 lead. She'll go to the free throw line for the first time. 4:48 to play. Alex Warax is here. Tyler Morris and Christian Rosas Rodriguez. Free throw is missed. Rebounded by Pemberton. Campbell County basketball moving right to left, trailing the Lady Wildcats 7-2. 4 minutes, 42 seconds to play first quarter. With the basketball will come Carly Whited. Picked up by Anaya Porter. Freshman, Lady Wildcats have 2 freshmen in the ballgame, 2 seniors, and 1 junior. With the basketball will come number 24, that's Browning. Browning dribbles left, looks to her right, drives the paint, wants to shoot, blocked by Samaj. The shot is no good, knocked out of bounds. It looked like it was last touched by Jenna Johnson, but there'll be Oak Ridge basketball.
Yeah, I would say that was definitely not out on Jenna. That looked clearly like it was out on Campbell County.
Oak Ridge down the floor. They're going to be called for a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will give Oak Ridge the ball. Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars. The rivalry started back in 1975. Oak Ridge has won 100-plus ball games over the Cougars. Now they're going to talk it over down on the scores table to make sure they got the right positioning of the possession arrow, and they did. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Cannon Green will work the ball in from the baseline, looks to Samaj, works the ball top of the circle. The midcourt circle near a big painted orange and blue paw print as Anaya goes in for the shot, and she is fouled. Good start for Lady Wildcats. We're about 4 minutes into the ballgame, and Oak Ridge leads at 7-2. That'll be the second team foul called against the Lady Cougars. It'll be Oak Ridge working into Samaj, pulls up and shoots. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars. They're moving right to left. Here they come. Down by 5. Coming coast to coast with the basketball will come Carly Whited. She is a freshman, guarded by Green. She hands the ball off to number 15. That's Carly Kitts. Kitts on the left side swings it over to Gillum. Gillum hands it off on a handoff to Whited, who gives it back out to number 24, Browning. A lot of motion in their offense, trying to back the ball inside. They're going to get a little shot on its way. Clang off the iron, no good. They get the rebound, then it's knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. 3:32 to play. We're in the first quarter. And Lady Wildcats will substitute into the ballgame Demetria Strickland and Zayana Stewart coming in. Green and Porter check out. Oak Ridge on top, 7-2. Ball's worked in. Campbell County. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Samaj pushes it up the floor to Lauren Hart, who gives it inside. And a foul is going to be called against Campbell County as Zayana Stewart was fouled. It would have been a layup, but the foul is going to be called against Cora Browning. 7-2, Lady Wildcats. Third team foul called. Ted Mitchell is about the only current Wildcat who understands the lifesavers. The rest of these guys never grab the lifesavers. Samaj goes inside, throws the ball away. I think she was trying to get it into Stewart. Fired a pass which was easily picked off by the Lady Cougars. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. With the basketball will come Carly Whited. Works the ball right side to Gillum. Gillum comes out and hands it off once again. A lot of motion, as I said. They kick the ball back right side to Browning. 3:06 to play first quarter. Low-scoring start to the ballgame. 7-2 Lady Wildcats. With the basketball will come Browning. Dribbles with her left hand, goes back door. They get a shot off. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Zayana Stewart with the basketball. Coming down the middle of the floor. Dribbles in. Drives all the way to the hole and puts it up, and no good. Rebounded right back by Oak Ridge. Demetri off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Campbell County. They're going to try to bring Oak Ridge down the floor. Number 32 drives. Her shot is no good. They get the rebound, firing it up there, no good. Lauren Hart on the rebound. Here comes Oak Ridge, 1-on-2. That's Samaj. Samaj pulls up, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars, and then they lose the ball out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Zayana Stewart. A lot of turnovers here in the early going.
Yeah, I have no words about what just happened, but that play That whole sequence of events was all over the place, David.
Timeout is asked for by Campbell County. Let's take it with them. 7-2 Lady Wildcats. We'll be back to Campbell County in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. 7-2 our score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Lady Wildcats playing with Demetria Strickland, Zayana Stewart, Lauren Hart, Jenna Johnson, and Samaj Clark. Campbell County basketball, 7-2 Oak Ridge. Fast-moving first quarter here from Campbell County High School. With the basketball will come Whited. She works the ball inside to Kitts. Kitts kicks it out right side. Number 32 drives in, wants to shoot, way short. Rebound to Lauren Hart. Hart gives it off to Zayana. Zayana Stewart pushes it up the floor to Samaj. Samaj dribbles in, drives to the hole, pulls up and shoots one. Good. Samaj Clark has her first two, and the Lady Wildcats lead 9-2. Minute 56 to play first quarter. Here comes a steal by Lauren Hart, and they're going to call a foul. Personal foul is going to be called, and I think he just called that on Lauren Hart. And I think that is the case. A minute 53 to play. Looked like a fairly clean steal, but I'm way up here, Tyler.
I'm with you on that, David. That looked pretty clean to me.
Here comes Campbell County with the basketball, 9-2. That's the smooth sounds of Tyler Morris doing stats and color with me tonight. We're joined here by Alex Waraxa. We also have Brian Bennett at the studios, and down on the floor doing camera work, we've got Christian Roses Rodriguez. Here comes Campbell County, 9-2 our score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Minute 48 to play. District 3 action here from Campbell County. Their basketball outside the line, trying to get the ball inside. Lady Wildcats harassing. They work the ball to number 20, who stops and gives it out to number 15. That's Kitts. Ball deflected back in the rear court, intercepted by Oak Ridge. Zayana Stewart, right-handed off the glass. Good! And the Lady Wildcats lead 11-2. A minute 28 to play in the first quarter. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Campbell County comes in with a very impressive 11-4 record. Break down the Oak Ridge defense, though, and they get an easy layup with Carly Kitts. Oak Ridge basketball. Demetria works the ball across to Samaj. The press was absolutely horrid right there. Oak Ridge down the floor. Samaj is going to be tied up. Good defense by Campbell County. Found herself in the paint, and Campbell County reached in and tied her up. Minute 9 to play first quarter, 11-4, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Down the floor with the basketball once again will come Campbell County. Moving right to left here. They'll work the ball. It's about to be trapped. They work the ball on the deflection. Here's a steal. Oak Ridge, Demetria Strickland, right-handed off the glass, stops. Should have taken the shot. She has it, kicks the ball back out to Hart. Lauren Hart with it to Zayana. Left elbow shot. No good. Lady Wildcats passed up some good-looking looks at the goal and got that shot missed. They missed that shot. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. They work the ball to the corner. Thought they were going to launch at 3. We're down to 35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 11-4 Lady Wildcats. Here comes Campbell County setting their offense. Here goes to Whited. Hands it off to number 15. That's Kitts. Kicks the ball back out. She wants to drive with it. That's Browning. She drives. She stops. Her shot is blocked, but a foul is called against Oak Ridge. That'll stop the clock with 21.9 seconds to play. Personal foul against Zayana Stewart. That'll be her first personal foul. 11-4 the score. To the free throw line will go the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Here's the first of 2 shots. That hits the rim barely. She'll have another one, though. Lady Wildcats will substitute into the ball game. Once again will come Porter. Checking out will come Lauren Hart. 11-4 the score. Back to the free throw line, Campbell County. Second toss. This one's good. Lady Wildcats are going to face some pressure. Surprisingly, Lady Wildcats have broken their press with ease until right there. Anaya has the ball ripped out of her hands, taken away by Campbell County. Wide open 3. Not a good sequence for the Lady Wildcats. They're going to give up perhaps another bucket here with 10. They've got a 3. She's going to shoot it. You just got to stay in her face. They're going to drive in. Shot. Good. And she's fouled. A very bad sequence for the Lady Wildcats right there. As Kate LaFoon's also in the ball game. They turn the ball over. And then after giving up a free throw, and now an opportunity for a 4-point trip down the floor. To the free throw line Coach's daughter. She's way short. LaFoon on the rebound. Lady Wildcats with 2. Lady Cats puts 1. Mid-quarter on its way. No good as the first quarter comes to a close. We've played 1 quarter of basketball here at Campbell County High School on FM 92.7. The Lady Wildcats lead it 11-7. We'll be back to Campbell County in 60 seconds.
Lindsay's Carlton Wing, Shooter Swan, and then Legend Luke Swan from Tequila Power Brothers.
Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. 11-7 is our score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. They'll get the ball first. We start play here in the second quarter. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Ayana Porter with the basketball, works the ball back to the top of the circle, comes off on the right to Demetria Strickland. Back to Porter and throws the ball away and then gets the ball right back. Porter with it back out to Strickland. Strickland with the basketball, works the dribble off to the left side. Continuing to dribble, works the ball to the corner. Oak Ridge basketball, Samaj Clark with it, gives it off to Demetria, holds the ball to Porter. Porter inside to Kate LaFoon, wants to drive, no place to go, kicks the ball on the right. The Wildcats look a little bit, there's a hand check right there and no call. It looked like, honestly, Samaj was grabbed by number 24, Cora Browning, but the ball just goes out of bounds. 11-7 the score. Oak Ridge with the basketball. Don't see Lindsay Cleveland on the Oak Ridge bench tonight, and she's always a good defensive threat as Lady Wildcats work it out once again. Zayana dribbles in, penetrates, and a blocking foul is called against Campbell County, and that is a tough call against the Lady Cougars. That'll be the 4th team foul called against Campbell County. It'll be Oak Ridge ball. Shooting shot is no good. Rebounded for a moment by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats struggling to get the ball inside. Here comes Campbell County. Driving down the floor with the basketball will come Hutchison. Hutchison swings it out to Browning. Browning backs it up. Lady Wildcats have not looked sharp on offense, honestly. Here's a long 3. It's a big shot. It's good. Lady Wildcats have looked off balance offensively since the last 3 or 4 minutes, and it's a 1-point game. Here comes Oak Ridge, turn the ball over again. Lady Wildcats get the ball right back, though. Here comes Oak Ridge's Nia Porter driving in for the shot. No good. She is fouled by Emma Brandenburg, the sophomore, and that'll be her 2nd personal foul. It'll be Oak Ridge leading by an 11-10 score. It'll be Porter going to the free throw line.
That was a very impressive steal, I must say. She just went right in for that.
First toss on its way. Good. Lady Wildcats back up by 2. 12-2. Lady Wildcats getting Jenna Johnson back in the ball game. Kate LaFoon checks out. 12-10 Oak Ridge. 6:39 to play second quarter. A game you're listening to live on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Second toss up. Good. And back to the free throw line she goes. Porter. Anaya Porter with the bucket as they work the ball across the line. Lady Wildcats gambled a little bit. And they back on defense they go, setting it up with Carly Whited. She works the ball to her right, throws the ball away, intercepted by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats should have a layup. Here comes Zayana off the glass, no good. Good rebounded by Jenna, goes back up from 3, it's going to be short. Oak Ridge again up, good. Wildcats kept working the glass. Zayana Stewart knocks it in, and Oak Ridge leads by 5. 15-10 the score, 6:09 to play second quarter. Here come the Lady Cougars down the floor. Bounce pass, left side, goes out to Browning. Browning in the rear court brings the ball across the line. We've had many a great wars with these ladies, especially here as Jenna Johnson blocks that one out of bounds. The Campbell County basketball. 15-10 the score. Tyler, you got to see Jenna play when she was a younger person. She's always been a really, really fine athlete.
Yeah, she was one of the kids at the summer camp I worked at a couple of years ago, and we would play basketball all the time. Not to brag, but I would win every now and then. but she was still incredible at what she did. Always was, always will be.
Missed shot by Campbell County. Jenna Johnson's going to bring it down the floor, and Naya's going to launch a three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Zayana. Saved by Anaya Porter. Works the ball. Ayana Porter. She works it out to Zayana for the shot. It's up, no good. Tracked down by Jenna right in front of their bench, and she steps out of bounds with it. Didn't have a whole lot of real estate there. Coach Taylor says that she was bumped and pushed out of bounds. Who knows? 15-10 the score, 5:30 to play here in the second period here at Campbell County High School. Alex Waraxa doing camera work, so you can blame it on him if you don't see the picture right. Down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Cougars. Still in the rear court, getting the ball across the midcourt line. They look inside. They fire a pass, intercepted by Demetria. Demetria Strickland down the floor. Demetria waiting for her teammates. Might have double dribbled right there. Backs it up with it and sets up the offense for the Lady Wildcats. 5-point Oak Ridge lead. The Lady Wildcats have led the entire way. Campbell County cut it to one here. Campbell County very aggressive on defense. Zayana to Samaj. Samaj dribbles, pulls up, lost the ball, grabs it, picked up on the floor by Zayana, shoots from the baseline, shot no good, rebounded to Oak Ridge. Saved on the floor once again by Zayana. Zayana turns, spins, no place to go but back. Gives it into Ayana Porter, goes in for the layup, no good. Jenna's got the rebound, one dribble. She is hammered, no call. Here comes Zayana driving in, pulls up, shoots. They call it charge. So Tyler, after all the contact down there, they finally called that one. And there was perhaps a charge there, but they didn't call the earlier stuff.
I think they just have to give Campbell County that freebie. They just know that they're behind. Got to get them up, somehow.
15-10 the score, 4:35 to play second quarter. Campbell County basketball. Lady Cougars down the floor with the basketball will come the Lady Cougars, trapped to their midcourt line, and they're going to call a foul instead of a jump ball. When you come up here, you got to expect you're not going to get the calls most of the time, but that should have been a jump right there. With the basketball, number 12, that's Carly Whited. She's a freshman, brings the ball across the midcourt line. 4:20 to play here in the second period. Campbell County basketball. They work the ball left side, nearly another steal. The ball loose on the floor, picked up by Campbell County, saved by Whited. 5-point Lady Wildcat lead. They work the ball to the right. 5-second count was on. They dribble in. They kick it out to the corner. They're going to drive in. Number 15, Kitts with it cross court. She dribbles in, pulls up, shoots a three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. That was over the back, but nothing. Jenna Johnson blocks it out of bounds. Luckily, our athleticism is bailing out these younger officials. And I'll be nice. New Year's resolution, I'll be nice. Campbell County basketball as they substitute out of the ball game. Gillum. It'll be their basketball underneath the goal. 3:52 to play second quarter. Campbell County works it in. Shot block. Taken away by Jenna Johnson. Lauren Hart's back in the ball game, but Jenna's going to go coast to coast with it. Shoot it. No good. Rebound on the floor. Should have been a jump ball, but they do call a jump this time, and the alternate possession arrow will give them the basketball. I thought he was going to call a foul. Campbell County wanted a foul. Very inconsistent officiating right now going against both teams. That's what happens when you've got younger officials, not as experienced as some of the others we've seen. In an Oak Ridge-Campbell County game, you'd think they'd bring the A-team out. They did not. With the basketball, come Whited. She lost the ball. Intercepted Oak Ridge. Here comes Oak Ridge's Porter inside to Jenna. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars. 15-10 Oak Ridge and a very fast-moving first half. 3:27 to play second quarter. Lauren Hart will work the ball in for the Lady Wildcats. In it comes to Samaj Clark. Harassed, drives, nice pass. Lauren Hart, layup, good. Give the assist to Samaj Clark. Give the bucket to Lauren. Lauren's had a good game.
Yeah, she already has 7 right now. She has quite a lot, and it looks like she's not wanting to stop anytime soon.
17-10, the Lady Wildcats in the lead again by 7. Campbell County basketball, 3:07 to play here in the second period. With the basketball, Carly Whited. They've got the floor spread. Faked as if she was going to take an NBA range plus three-point shot, but did not do it. Now attacks in against Johnson. Looks like she wants to shoot it. Looks like she's going to drive. Double team. Still shoots. Blocked by Jenna. All ball. But they're going to call the foul on Jenna Johnson. Jenna gets so many blocks during the course of a game. Might have caught her with the body. She got all ball. And they'll go to the free throw line. 17-10, Lady Wildcats in the lead. 2:50 to play here in the first half. Free throw, good. Back to a 6-point game. Campbell County substituting Emma Brandenburg back in the ball game. Checking out for the Lady Cougars will come Bella Lester. They've got a lot of freshmen on their roster, much like Oak Ridge. To the free throw line once again, Campbell County. 17-11, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Second toss. Good. Number 24, Cora Browning, coach's daughter. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor to Samaj. Samaj dribbles in, penetrates, drives left, three-pointer, wide open. Good! Three-point shot for the Lady Wildcats, and that is Porter drilling it in. And the Lady Wildcats lead is 8. 20-12 the score. Here comes Campbell County. Moving right to left here at the Campbell County High School gym on the John R. W. Brown court with the basketball. Campbell County still in the rear court. Pass is 10 seconds anyway. Saved a layup there, Tyler. He did, because that was going to be a layup for Oak Ridge.
This place is just so loud right now. Like,
wait till the boys' game starts. Yeah, Campbell County loves their basketball. I mean, I've been up here when they've had the band up here, and it's just been deafening loud. Oak Ridge basketball. And then the ball is deflected. Saved, though, by Oak Ridge at the midcourt line, then knocked out by Campbell County. He saw it right. 2:13 to play in the first half, 20-12 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. They led the entire way. They led after one quarter. And saw their lead cut down to 1, but the Lady Wildcats have built it up. Demetria Strickland to Lauren Hart. Lauren works the ball to her right, gives it up once again to Anaya Porter, or Ayana Porter. Ayana works the ball left side, kicks the ball inside. You got me all confused as the Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. Here they come down the floor. Driving with it will come Browning. Browning dribbles in, penetrates, stops, wants to shoot, now throws it up there, just kind of bailed out. I mean, she didn't even want to. As Jenna Johnson gets it, comes coast to coast with it, waits, gives it inside for the shot. That's a foul right there, but no call. Jenna, Samaj, top of the key for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars. Here comes Campbell County. 1:28 to play. Second quarter. Samaj just a little bit off on her shooting today, at least here in the first half. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. 1:21 to play. Here in the second quarter, 20-12 the score. Their basketball. Whited, and then a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. That'll be the 7th team foul called against Oak Ridge, I believe. Up on the scoreboard, it says 6, so maybe that is the case. Zayana Stewart is going to come into the ballgame. It is the 7th team foul, and they'll shoot free throws. Stewart's going to come in for Demetria. Lady Wildcat lead is 8. 20-12 the score, and they'll go to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats have Jenna Johnson, Ayana Porter in the ballgame, Samaj Clark, Zayana Stewart, and Lauren Hart. Free throws missed, rebounded by Porter. Here comes Porter, and she's fouled aggressively by the freshman. That's Carly White. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. I believe that is their 7th team foul. I thought it was their 7th. I guess it's their 6th. Oak Ridge basketball. 20-12 the score. Oak Ridge ball for a moment. Here comes Oak Ridge with it. Zayana in the free throw lane, goes in for the shot. No good. Little quick on the shot selection there. Here they come down the floor. Lady Wildcats watch them have the ball knocked out by Oak Ridge's Samaj Clark. Lady Wildcats had 3 defenders all the way down the floor, and somebody was going to block it out. It'll be Campbell County to work the ball in. 58.6 seconds to play. First half, 8-point Lady Wildcat lead. 20-12 the score. The boys junior varsity won today. Campbell County struggling to get the ball in. They will not. They throw it into Jenna Johnson. Johnson with it to Samaj. 54 seconds to play. Samaj Clark dribbling all the way across the lane. Waits for Jenna. Jenna dribbles, drives, shoots. No good. On the rebound will come Campbell County. Picking up their dribble, they throw the ball away. Intercepted Oak Ridge. Jenna Johnson again, left-handed this time off the glass. Good! Jenna Johnson scores, and the Lady Wildcat lead is 10. 22-12 the score, 32 seconds to play here in the first half. Almost a steal by Hart. Saved away by Campbell County. And then there is going to be a foul against Lauren. Just a little bit too much. Couldn't stop her aggressiveness. Coach Gaddis here. Coach Gaddis looking at the stats to make sure that Tyler Morris has got them right. You've got the athletic director looking over your shoulder, Tyler. You better have these right.
My heart is pounding out of my chest right now.
It'll be Campbell County at the free throw line. 22-12 the score. A 10-point Lady Wildcat lead. 24.7 seconds. Free throw off the iron. No good. Campbell County's Browning on the rebound. She's a good player. She comes cross court. They get a 3. Nope, they're not going to shoot it. Back to the top of the circle it goes. Backing it up with 17 seconds to play. 10-point Lady Wildcat lead. 22-12 the score. Campbell County basketball. Carly Whited dribbles across to the free throw line. Drives in. Shows up a shot. No good. That's a charge. against the Lady Cougars. Lady Wildcats had set up with Kate LaFoon in the paint. Oak Ridge by 10, 22-12 the score, 6.9 seconds to play. Lady Wildcats playing with Samaj Clark, Ayana Porter, along with Zayana Stewart, along with Kate LaFoon. Oak Ridge basketball. Oak Ridge had numbers. Here comes Samaj dribbling. 2-1 at the buzzer. Good! As the first half comes to a close. Great drive, bad defense by Campbell County, and the Lady Wildcats lead by 12, 24-12. Coach Gaddis, your thoughts on the first half?
I like it, for sure. I mean, we're got a cold spurt in there, but once they pulled close, what was it, 10-11 or 12-11 or something like that, we've done really well. I like the way we finished the first half.
That's the athletic director at Oak Ridge High School, Coach Joe Gaddis. We're going to take a break here, send it back to Brian Bennett. Halftime score, Lady Wildcats on top of Campbell County, 24-12. We'll be back to Campbell County following this 3-minute timeout.
All right, well, let's not go that far. All right, let me see. So, you got Ayana.
I just do regular. I mean, I've just been working up to 100 pull-ups. So I've just been doing that.
That's really, those were great. This game is going to go to whoever can limit their turnovers. Turnovers City. You're going to get an injury even from the Reds. We're insult to the Reds. Insult to the Reds. Yeah. So they had to give him the 3 bits.
Hey, Ronnie, you want to do an taking interview? Ted can do it.
Ted can do it.
Here, you.
Oh, Ted needs to do it. Ted needs to do it. Yeah. On to sweaty. So go.
Yeah, so it'll give me a break. No, I'll tell you. I'll bring it out.
I'll talk about each one.
Okay. David Clary back here, along with Tyler Morris, Alex Baraxa, Christian Rosas Rodriguez, along with our engineer back in the studios of FM 92.7, Brian Bennett. We're at halftime of the girls' game, 24-12, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. Tyler, it's way before your time, but actually not so much. We've had some great battles up here, and I think what you were most amazed at is the size of the crowd and the noise level in the gym.
Yeah, I have to say I did not expect this big of a crowd. And again, it is so loud in here. The last time I've heard a loud game was probably down in Clinton last year when I was here, or when I was at Clinton. Like, that was crazy.
Why don't you run down the first half statistics?
All right, this is my first time reading it, so bear with me. But so for Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart has 4 points. And then Ayanna Porter has 5. Smarsh Clark with 4, and Lauren Hart with an outstanding 7 right now, leading the team in points. Jenna Johnson doing everything right now. She has 4 points. I think she has like 2 blocks and a couple steals, I'd say. And then over on the Campbell County side, we got Carly Kitts with 2, Lacey Pemberton with 2, and Cora Browning with 8. And honestly, in my opinion right now, I'd have to say this game's probably going to go to whoever can limit their turnovers. Defense has been great on each side, forcing turnovers. It's up to whoever can stop turning the ball over, in my opinion.
Could be. 5:20 to play here before we start the 5:20 to go before we start the second half. 24-12 is our score. We're going to take another quick commercial timeout. The Oak Ridge Junior Varsity won their ball game today, but I couldn't get either one of the coaches to come down and talk to me about it. They won big time over Campbell County. Lady Wildcats on top, 24-12. We'll send it back to Brian. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Yes, good. Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. Lady Wildcats on top, 24-12 in this district game. Campbell County comes in at 11-4 on the year. They are 2-1 in district play. The Lady Wildcats also are 2-1 in district play. Both teams' losses coming to the Lady Panthers. I mentioned we've played these young ladies so many times. This is the 121st meeting between Oak Ridge and Campbell County. Oak Ridge leads the all-time series, 102 wins to 18 defeats since 1975. The 102 wins is tied for the most wins against any opponent tied with the Clinton Dragons. But Campbell County's 18 wins over Oak Ridge are the most against any other team. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. Lady Wildcats on top 24-12. We'll be back with the second half following this 60-second timeout. Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. Lady Wildcats in the lead by 10. We'll start with the basketball first here. Oak Ridge comes out with Demetria Strickland along with Jenna Johnson, Lauren Hart. Oak Ridge also has in the ballgame Samaj Clark. Goes back door to Anaya Porter for the layup. Good. Anaya Porter off the glass. Ayana Porter off the glass. I'll get it right here as they bring the ball down the floor. Lady Wildcats by 14, 26-12 the score. Lady Cougar basketball breaking the press, driving in for the shot, and good. Wasn't pretty, but Carly Whitehead scores, and Lady Wildcat lead is 26-14. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor to Samaj Clark. Samaj on the right elbow stops, gives it out to the top to Porter. Ayana Porter works the ball over to Jenna Johnson, around to Demetria. Ayana Porter, she drives in, goes in for the shot, and it is up no good. Rebounded by Campbell County. One thing they need to do is cut their hair a little bit so I can see their numbers, actually, as they work the ball top of the circle off to Carly Whitehead. She works the ball left side, over it goes to Kitts, sets it out to the top. Driving with it will come Browning. Browning wants to go all the way in, kicks the ball back out once again to Gillum. Gillum hands it off to Whitehead. She comes off to the right, back to Browning. Browning guarded up high, bounce pass right side, driving with it, working the perimeter, trying to get a good shot if they can. Here's a three. It's on its way. It's no good. Rebounded. It was a good look, but she just missed it. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Taken on the floor by Oak Ridge. Demetria Strickland, coast to coast, all the way to the hole. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Lacey Pemberton. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. They lead at 26-14. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Lauren Hart works it in. Then it comes to Samaj. Over it goes to Ayana Porter. Ayana, top of the circle, back to Samaj. Samaj on the left elbow drives inside to Jenna Johnson. The ball is ripped out of her hands, saved away by Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. Lady Wildcats penetrated deeply, too deeply, and they didn't really have any spacing to give up the ball, and Oak Ridge turns it over. Campbell County trails 26-14. They get a shot up, no good. Rebounded back up, no good, but a foul I think is going to be called against Lauren Hart. 5:55 to play, third period. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 26-14. Oak Ridge Boys Junior Varsity 1. If you'll write that score down for me somewhere, wherever I put it. Want to make sure. There it is. Free throws up, no good. It was 58-32. The Oak Ridge Boys Junior Varsity win. First toss was up, no good. She'll have another one. Back to the free throw line will go Campbell County. Second toss, good. Lacey Pemberton knocks it down, and here comes Oak Ridge facing pressure. Here it goes to Ayana Porter. Ayana across the way to Hart to Samaj. One-on-one, Samaj takes it strong, cannot shoot, goes inside, great pass into Jenna Johnson. Man, looked like she was fouled there, but nothing. Nothing was called there. There was contact big time. 5:40 to play. Here's a steal by Samaj. Taking on the floor, Samaj Clark. Gives it up, driving with it, no place to go. Demetria backs it up. Here it goes to Porter, top of the key for three. No good. Hustle rebound by Jenna Johnson. Great play by her. Inside of Demetria to Lauren Hart. Guns a shot. Good. Lauren Hart with 9 points. And the Lady Wildcats lead 28-15. Lauren playing well tonight.
She's playing excellent, if I have to say. 9 points leading the team. That's pretty impressive.
Here comes Campbell County, moving left to right here. Still in the rear court. You have to get the ball across the line. Browning gets the ball to the line. Trap gives it up to the right side. Number 32 driving in for the shot. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound, jump ball, alternate possession arrow to Campbell County. 4:58 to play. Third quarter, 28-15. Campbell County substituting Sailor Hutchison in the ball game. Lady Wildcats facing a Campbell County team that comes in at 11-4 on the year. Oak Ridge 6-8 on the year. Campbell County ball. Here's a shot. No good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Johnson hands it off to her freshman point guard. Actually, that's Demetria. She's a sophomore. Demetria Strickland at the midcourt circle. Oak Ridge leads 28-15. Oak Ridge basketball. Demetria looks to hand it off. The ball's kicked. Saved on the floor. Oak Ridge's Porter into Johnson. Jenna turns. Smith. Block shot out of bounds. Last touch by Jenna. A lot of contact not being called. You expect that when you go on the road, but they need to call it both ways. It's a physical ball game, Tyler, but they got to call it both ways.
Yeah, it seems like every time Jenna gets down there, they foul her, even just slightly. But the last two possessions, there's definitely been more than enough contact to call it.
Campbell County is going to be fouled there. Number 33, Sailor Hutchison. She kind of got bailed out. I thought she actually was going to walk, but it is going to be a foul against Oak Ridge. Campbell County substituting into the ballgame, Emma Brandenburg. Lady Wildcats substituting Kate LaFoon and Zayana Stewart. Demetria and Jenna come out of the ballgame. 28-15. Here comes the pass. In it comes to Browning. Browning back to the goal. Works the ball left side to Hutchison. Hutchison nearly turns the ball over. Back to Browning it goes. Browning cut off there by Porter. Saves it and works the ball left side to Hutchison, who kicks it out to Browning for a three. That's an air ball out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. 4:07 to play third quarter, 13-point Lady Wildcat lead. Defense has been really good. If you hold a team to 15 points, you've done some good work on the defensive end.
Yeah, especially a team that's 11-4. I mean, holding them to 15, that's pretty impressive.
Oak Ridge basketball, Samaj, three-pointer from the corner. Good! Three-point shot, Samaj Clark, and the Lady Wildcats building their lead here. It's 31-15. 3:47 to play, third period. Down the floor will come Campbell County. Tomorrow night we'll be down in Cleveland, Tennessee, as the Wildcats take on the Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders. 31-15 Oak Ridge. With the basketball will come Campbell County. Number 15 stolen away by Oak Ridge. Coming coast to coast with the basketball. Here's Porter off the glass. Shot no good. Over the back, they're going to call Samaj for a foul. They haven't called it both ways, but she did come over the back of Carly Kitts, that is, and that is a personal foul. It'll be Campbell County moving left to right, wearing their all-white jerseys with orange and blue. 3:23 to play third quarter. Tyler Morris doing statistics and color work here. Alex Baraxa doing the scoreboard and the camera work. Christian Rosas Rodriguez is down on the floor doing camera for our Off the Glass TV show. As Campbell County gets a wide-open three. Good. High arcing shot by Taylor Hutchison, and the Lady Wildcat lead is cut to 31-18. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Zayana Stewart in the rear court, fires it across the way to Porter. Porter still in the rear court, trapped, no place to go. Swings it over to Stewart, inside to Kayla Foon. Shot is blocked, and they finally call a foul. This time the Campbell County fans don't agree with it, and I think perhaps it was all ball, but Kayla Foon will go to the free throw line. When we come up here, Tyler, it's physical, and you expect a war.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game. I don't know if I would have called that foul. That looked pretty clean to me, but they've missed like a couple of calls down the court last time. So,
Kate to the line. She'll have two shots, fouled in the act of shooting. Toss is good. How many does Kate have in this one? Her first point, okay. Lady Wildcats, 14-point lead. 32-18, 2:46 to play third period. Kate LaFoon back to the line, shoots, good. Kate's got a nice free throw stroke, and here comes Campbell County down the floor. 33-18. The boys' game will follow here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. Lady Wildcats reach in with good defense, get a steal, a jump ball. Zayana Stewart and Anaya Porter there to combine for the steal, and Oak Ridge will get it on the alternate possession arrow. 33-18. It is a 15-point Oak Ridge lead. 2:30 to play in the third period. Lady Wildcats trying to go 3-1 in the district. Oak Ridge ball. Stewart has the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by her. She tried to get around Emma Brandenburg, and she couldn't. She got contact there, and she lost the ball out of bounds. Porter and Hart. Well, I thought Hart was coming out. Let's see. Trying to check in players. I'm not exactly sure who's checking in. It looks like Lauren's out. Wildcats get Jenna Johnson in. They're playing with Samaj Clark, Demetria Strickland, Zayana Stewart, and Kate LaFoon. With the basketball, Campbell County. They work the ball down the floor to Whited. The freshman cannot shoot. Dribbles the ball top of the circle. In the corner. Now they'll drive the baseline. Here's a shot. Good. Nice baseline drive by number 32, Bailey Gillum. And Lady Wildcat lost her shoe. Having to put it on. That's Kate. She's playing with a little ankle brace on her left. She was in a boot most of the first part of the year. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Here they come into Samaj, into Zayana Stewart. Zayana works the ball across the line under heavy pressure. Dribbles all the way in to Kate. Thought about shooting, will not. Backs it up once again. Samaj Clark, top of the circle. Dribbles in, no place to go. Back to Demetria Strickland at the midcourt circle. Minute 49 to play third quarter. 13-point Oak Ridge lead. Zayana Stewart for three. Good. 3-point shot. 3 points for Zayana. How many does Zayana have in the ballgame?
She has 7 points right now.
Here comes Campbell County down the floor, and they turn it over. Good defense again by Stewart. A minute 33 to play, a 16-point Lady Wildcat lead. 36-20 the score. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball side court. Demetria Strickland now running the point. Zayana Stewart in the ball game. Samaj Clark, Jenna Johnson, Kate LaFoon. Oak Ridge basketball. Jenna at the free throw line. Lobs it left side. Zayana dribbles in, pulls up. Baseline jumper, no good. Battles for the rebound, can't get it. Now it's loose on the floor. Picked up by Campbell County. Lady Wildcats trying to pull it away. Brandenburg has the basketball. Almost took a step. Works the ball left side to Whited. Whited brings the ball across the midcourt line. Minute 7 to play third quarter. Lady Wildcats up 16. Whited to the hole. She's called for a travel. Good call by the official. A minute 2 to play third quarter. Lady Wildcats, Tyler Morris, have never trailed in this ballgame.
I don't believe they have, David.
Lady Wildcats jumped out to the early lead. The closest it was 11-10, I believe, and Lady Wildcats have built the lead since. Samaj in the rear court works the ball to Jenna. To Zayana Stewart, free throw line, jumper is up, no good. Jenna Johnson has the board. Ball ripped out of her hands, saved away by Oak Ridge. With the basketball, Oak Ridge, Samaj is wide open. She's got a bomb. She launches it, and she knocks it down. Samaj Clark for three, and a 19-point lead over your Campbell County Lady Cougars. 39-20 the score, 35 seconds to play in the third period. Here comes Campbell County. Oak Ridge trying to beat the Cougars and go 3-1 in the district and send Campbell County to only their fifth defeat. Lady Wildcats will play Cleveland tomorrow, Central on Tuesday. Lady Cougar basketball, Cora Browning with the basketball. She launches a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Brandenburg knocks it out of bounds. 13.4 seconds to play. Brandenburg very similar to Madison Brady, who they had a few years ago. Alex remembers Madison Brady very well. She's very similar in her size, which is going to cause Oak Ridge difficulty for the next several years. Here's Oak Ridge driving in. Demetria to the hole. Good. That's Zayana Stewart with the bucket, and the Lady Wildcat lead is its biggest, 21 points as the third quarter comes to a close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball at Campbell County. Lady Wildcats lead it 41-20, back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15, and we're streaming live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Alex, how many current viewers do we have right now? And he looks at that stat. 41-20 is our score. 38 right now. Breakdown on defense. They get an easy layup. Scoring is Carly Kitts, I believe. And the Lady Wildcats have the basketball. Lady Wildcats playing currently with Lauren Hart, Zayana Stewart, along with Demetria Strickland, Kate LaFoon. And there's a reach-in foul called against Campbell County. 41-22 the score. Kind of concerned a little bit. I haven't seen Cannon Green. She started the ball game, but hasn't come in since. Maybe she's not feeling well. We'll talk to Coach Taylor after the ball game. 41-22 the score. Lady Wildcats with the basketball at the midcourt circle. 7:29 to play. Oak Ridge basketball to the hole. Shot. That's got to be a foul. No call. Here comes Campbell County on the rebound. They work the ball across the line. Hutchison backs it up to Kitts. Kitts swings the ball to the right corner. 7:15 to play in the ball game. 41-22. Lady Wildcats trying to win for the 7th time this year and make their record at 7-8. Going to play a very tough team on Saturday, the Cleveland Lady Blue Raiders, who are in the top 10 in the state. 41-22 the score. 6:57 to play. Campbell County taking a lot of time with their offense here. Number 15 with it. They set for a three. High arcing shot again. Good. Sailor Hutchison drills a three, and the arc is what's so impressive about her as the ball is lost out of bounds. They say last touch by Campbell County's Carly White. The Lady Cougar fan's not happy.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I wasn't paying attention, but what I was going to say, her shot nearly scraped the paint off the ceiling, it looked like.
6:40 to play. 41-25 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Jenna Johnson, left side, sets it out for a three. It's going to be a little short. Rebound to Campbell County. Pulling down the board, Bella Lester. 41-25, Lady Wildcats. 6:25 to play in the basketball game. The boys' game will follow. We'll have it on FM 92.7. Lady Wildcats trying to get another steal away. Zayana almost had it. Campbell County sets it out once again. Lady Wildcats playing well since their trips to Greenville and to Phoenix. Played great against Carnes, blew out the Lady Beavers at home on Tuesday. Have a good lead over a tough Campbell County team in a tough place to play. Campbell County, another long three. This one's going to be short. Rebound pulled away by Zayana. Zayana Stewart's going to go coast to coast with it. Take it strong to the hole, and she's fouled. Foul called against Sailor Hutchison. Will send the freshman to the free throw line. What has Zayana done tonight?
Well, she has 9 points right now, tied second in scoring with
Who's our
Lauren
leading
Hart.
scorer right now?
Samaj Clark with 10.
41-25 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Stewart's free throw, good. 42-25, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Into the ball game now, Samaj Clark once again, and Ayana Porter coming in. Out will come Demetria and Kate LaFoon. Jenna Johnson still in. Lauren Hart still in the ball game along with Samaj. Free throw, good. Rattled home by Stewart, and the Lady Wildcat lead is 18. 43-25. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. It's a young Campbell County team. It's a young Oak Ridge team. And what are they going to call? It's going to be a shove, a foul against Lauren. She went for the steal. It was a little bit too close, and the contact was made, and that's a personal foul. 5:45 to play, and Lauren has how many fouls?
She has 4 fouls, David.
Thank you, Tyler. 43-25 the score, 5:40 to play. In the basketball game, Cougar basketball, Carly Whited with it, dribbles in, throws up a shot, good. Somehow was able to get through the defense and put it in. Lady Wildcat basketball. I'm really surprised, Tyler, with our quickness and their youth that they're trying to press us. That just is kind of surprising to me as Oak Ridge works it in to Samaj, to Jenna Johnson. The shot, no good. Draws the foul. Are you surprised they're trying to press us?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
We're quicker than them. It's just surprising. Yeah. They have gotten a few turnovers off of it. It's kind of a trapping press in there as the Lady Wildcats go to the free throw line. But Oak Ridge, honestly,
there's been a lot of turnovers on both sides, if I have to say. But
there has been.
This game's going to whoever has the lead.
They're pressing us. Most teams don't like to do that. Jenna hits the first free throw. Good. 44-27, Lady Wildcats. 5:16 to play in the game. Jenna Johnson, good with her second attempt. And the Lady Wildcats lead again by 18. 45-27, Lady Cougar basketball. Here it goes to Carly Kitts. Met at the midcourt line, trapped at that point. Gets across the line with a pass to Whited. 5:06 to play. 45-27, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Campbell County basketball. Lady Wildcats have beaten this team 102 times. They've lost to them 18 times. In the first few years when Coach Taylor took over the program, Campbell County and Oak Ridge shared district titles 2 consecutive years. Coach Taylor has only lost 4 district games, twice to Campbell County. As they get a driving layup, and Campbell County will call a timeout. Take it with them. 4:42 to play in the ballgame. 45-29 Lady Wildcats. We'll be back to Campbell County High School on YouTube, on FM 92.7, on prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15, following a timeout. I thought they were going to call a timeout. They're just going to call a wipe up the floor timeout. Did they call a timeout? Somebody got hit in the face, and there's probably blood on the floor, so we will take a break. We'll be back to Campbell County in 60 seconds. We'll come back on the radio here in a second. They didn't take any kind of a timeout. Lady Wildcat lead is 45-29. 4:42 to play. Oak Ridge will work the ball in. And it comes to Demetria Strickland. The boys' game will follow here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, and prepradio.com. 45-29. Zayana Stewart dribbles in, gives it in to Jenna Johnson. The shot, she's fouled by Sailor Hutchison, and Jenna will go back to the free throw line. Boys game will follow a boys team trying to extend a 46-game winning streak over Campbell County, dating all the way back to 1999. I was talking to Todd Wright, former Wildcat, former basketball coach at William Blunt, now current coach at his school. His son Baylor's on the boys team, and we were talking about some of those great Campbell County teams in the past. There was one time Campbell County won the district 3 years in a row. The boys team used to be really good. Jenna hits one of 2 shots here, and the Lady Wildcats lead 46-29. Trying to beat Campbell County here, and I think the toughest place in the district to play a basketball game is the Lady Cougars bring the ball down the floor. And you can just tell by the noise level that it's a tough place, and they love their basketball. They pack it in always up here as Campbell County sets it up once again. 4:11 to play. This seems like, Tyler, this quarter is taking forever. The other quarters seem to go, really quickly as they launch a 3. Good. Getting right back in the ball game. It's only a 14-point lead. Lady Wildcats were up 20. Wildcats lead at 46-32. Zayana brings the ball down the floor. Dribbles past her defender all the way in. Might have walked. Goes in for the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. Saved on the floor. Oak Ridge needs to be a little bit less aggressive, I think, as Oak Ridge nearly throws the ball away. Samaj has it. Pulls up. Takes a 5-footer. No good. Rebounded by Campbell County. I think the Lady Wildcats need to work some time as Oak Ridge gets a steal. Here it goes to Jenna. She lost the ball. Taken on the floor by Campbell County. 3:28 to play, 46-32. Tyler, Campbell County getting back into it with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 3-pointers, and now they're already back up to within 14. I mean, it's getting close, and I don't like it.
Luckily, there's only 3:11 to play in the ballgame. Campbell County's Browning thought about shooting there, but now they're taking a lot of time here. Here's a steal by Samaj. Just picks the pocket of Bella Lester. Samaj is going to go coast to coast to the hole. It goes. No, it is good. I said no good because it hit the rim, rolled around. She was hammered, but no call. And a timeout is asked for by Coach Paige Taylor. 2:55 to play. Now we'll get our full timeout. And 48-32 Lady Wildcats back in 60 seconds. Welcome back to Campbell County. Tyler Morris along with Alex Oraxa, Brian Bennett back at the station. Christian Roses Rodriguez. My name is David Clary. 2:55 to play in the game, 48-32. One thing the Lady Wildcats have done a good job, I think, Tyler, in this one, you've got the stats in front of you, but when they have been fouled, they've been able to knock the majority of their free throws down, and I think that's been a key stat in this one.
That is the one thing that the Wildcats are leading in right now, is they have made most of their free throws compared to Campbell County's.
Another timeout is asked for, this time by Campbell County. Tyler, while you have an opportunity, why don't you run down the scoring to this point?
All right, on Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart has 11. Ayana Porter has 7. Samaj has 12, leading the scoring. Lauren Hart has 9. Kate LaFoon has 2. And Jenna Johnson has 7. On Campbell County's side, we have Carly Witted with 4. Carly Kitts with 7. Lacey Pemberton with 3. Cora Browning with 8. Bailey Gillum with 2. And Sailor Hutchinson with 8 in this half alone.
Appreciate Becky and Ronnie Hayes for sponsoring our broadcast of tonight's ball game. Longtime supporters of Oak Ridge High School athletics, and honestly, just great supporters for years. Oak Ridge High School graduates. They're one of our individual game sponsorship. This is not a game I thought that they were going to sponsor, but I'm going to give them the sponsorship because they've been so supportive of me and the program. Here's a shot by Campbell County. Rebound, no good. Rebound, jump ball is called. The alternate possession arrow will give the ball to the Lady Wildcats. So thank you, Becky and Ronnie Hayes, for all you do for Oak Ridge Athletics.
David, I'm surprised by how many jump balls have been called this game. There's been a lot more than I've ever seen.
A ton. Here comes Oak Ridge with the basketball. The alternate possession arrow gave them the ball. Oak Ridge is going coast to coast with it. Nope, they're going to kick it out inside to Porter. Porter drives. What a great fake.
That was a great euro.
Good.
That was beautiful.
Ayana Porter scores, and here comes the Lady Cougars with the basketball at the midcourt line. Oak Ridge on top, 50-32, trying to beat Campbell County here in their home floor, which is always a tough place to come and play. Lady Cougar basketball. Driving with it will come Gillum along the baseline, right in front of the Campbell County bench. We'll play Campbell County later on in the season at the Wildcat Arena. With the basketball will come the Lady Cougars. That's Cora Browning. Browning kicks the ball back out for a long three. This one's no good. Long rebound pulled down by Samaj Clark. Samaj is then fouled. A kind of a frustration foul by the only senior on the floor right now, Cora Browning. Well, I stand corrected there. I think Bailey Gillum is also a senior. Let's see if she's out there. She is. So they've got their two seniors out on the floor.
Looks like she nearly punched the ball out of Samaj's hands.
It'll be another foul against the Lady Cougars. That'll be the 7th team foul, and Samaj will go to the free throw line. What has Samaj done tonight?
She has 12 points right now with 2 from 3.
Oak Ridge head coach Scott Cummings, the football coach, is in attendance here. Of course, we got a chance to see his son play in the junior varsity ball game, Connor Cummings. Looks like he's going to be a fine player for the Wildcats when he is eligible. Back to the free throw line, Oak Ridge, 51-32, trying to make it a 20-point advantage. Shot good. 52-32, Lady Wildcats in the lead. So Oak Ridge looks like they're going to go 3-1 in the district and improve their record to 7-8 after the Lady Wildcats went out to Phoenix and played 4 of the best teams in the country, then went up to Greenville and played 3 of the best teams in 2 states, played 1 from Virginia, 1 from Kentucky, and 1 from Tennessee, and the Lady Wildcats didn't fare as well, but they've come back home here and they're playing well. They blew out Carnes on Tuesday, and they're going to blow out Campbell County here tonight. So that's why, as Samaj drives coast to coast and gets another layup, that's why you go to those tournaments. You might not win all the ball games, but you're preparing yourself for the stretch run, and so far, so good. The Lady Wildcats have played great these last 2 games.
They have been playing very well, David.
Another foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats up 22 here, 54-32. Samaj had what I consider to be an off first half shooting, but she's come on strong here in the second half.
She had just 4 points in the first half, and now she's already up to 16 in the second.
First free throw by Emma Brandenburg. Waraxa is up, and it is no good. She'll have another one. Emma Brandenburg. Second toss, good. Lady Wildcat lead is 54-33. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Here it goes once again to Zayana Stewart. Dribbles in, backs it up once again to Demetria Strickland. Demetria dribbles in, and she's fouled. Personal foul is going to go against the freshman from Campbell County. Minute 1 to play in the ball game, 54-33. Has Alex been doing a good job over there with the scoreboard and the camera?
I think he has been doing a very good job, David.
He's our longest serving person in our crew, I think 4 years now, Alex, I believe. He better be doing it good as the free throw is missed, but then the Wildcats get a steal with Jenna Johnson, and then Cora Browning just kind of frustrated a little bit. You can tell she doesn't honestly like to be there.
Surprised they didn't call a foul on her there, David.
Yeah, well,
But, hey.
oh well. As the Wildcats, and once again, it'll be the Campbell County Cougars with it, 54-33 the score. Lady Cougars, there's a walk, no call. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge. The Wildcats get it, and there's a foul, and they do call it. Tyler, that was a walk. You saw that, right? She put the ball on her hip and took 2 steps.
Yeah, at this point, I think the refs are just kind of like letting him play, honestly.
They want to hit on back to Jacksboro. It'll be Oak Ridge going to the free throw line. It'll be Zayana Stewart at the line, 42.2 seconds. We're streaming this game and the boys' game live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. So you want to watch the boys' game, if you're listening to the radio, you can turn it over to YouTube. Free throw is up good. Zayana's done good work tonight at the free throw line.
She's done great. She has 12 now, possibly 13 if she hits this one.
22-point lead. Free throw is no good. Rebounded for a moment by Samaj. Lady Wildcats will be playing again tomorrow as Campbell County throws the ball away. Oak Ridge will be down at Cleveland taking on the Lady Raiders and the Blue Raiders. We'll have the game on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15, and we'll stream it on the internet. Down to 30 seconds to play. Jenna Johnson, double team, cannot shoot. Samaj will, a little 4-foot floater, good. And the Lady Wildcats blowing out the Lady Cougars. It's 57-33.
That's 18 for Samaj.
18 seconds to play. Campbell County trying to get the ball across the line. They do finally. Out to the top it goes to Sailor Hutchison. They work the ball inside to Brandenburg for the shot, good. Brandenburg scores, and that's probably the final trip down the floor. Lady Wildcats with it. Zayana Stewart with 2. With 1, the game is over. Oak Ridge wins it by a final score of 57-35. The Lady Wildcats started strong, finished strong, never trailed, and they win a big district ball game. Back-to-back district wins for the Lady Wildcats this week. Final score is 57-35. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, I'll have Coach Taylor up here to speak to. Tyler will run down the final statistics. Oak Ridge wins it. Here comes Campbell County's boys on the floor. The boys' game will follow here in a few minutes. We'll take a break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back following this 3-minute timeout. Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School, where the Lady Wildcats have just knocked off the Lady Cougars in a district ball game, back-to-back district wins here since the start of the new year. Joining me is the head coach of the Lady Wildcats, Coach Paige Taylor. Coach, it's a young Campbell County team. They've got some size. I know the Browning girl's been around for a while. I mean, I think, is that Coach's daughter?
I think so. I'm not sure.
But not a bad team. But I thought, you came out early, jumped on them early, never trailed in the ball game. And as Tyler had never been to a Campbell County game. It was loud in here.
Yeah.
It was just really loud. And in front of a good crowd, a loud crowd, your girls prevailed.
Yeah, we knew coming in that this is always a great atmosphere to play in. You're going to get Campbell County's best in this gym, and the fans are, they're going to be into it. And I felt like our girls, we talked about before the game the importance of jumping out. Don't want to dig a hole. We've knock on wood, we've gotten away from digging a hole in the last few games that we started the season digging a hole with. So, and I think the energy was good, and we gained confidence from when we jump out, and I felt like it was a good solid win for us up here.
We've talked about this so much. You go to those tournaments, and our record wasn't great in Phoenix. Played some of the best teams in the area, in the country. You go to Greenville, you don't win every ball game, but you come back home here and play against teams like this, and if you're still playing at that same level,
right.
And we've blown out the last two teams.
Right. Yeah, I think I 100% think that we're a completely different basketball team as a result of Phoenix and Greenville, which was the goal. Nobody wants to lose basketball games. Nobody's more competitive about it than I am, but it was good for our girls to go out there and play that level of competition because it brought us to another level.
And you were really kind of not at full strength. I had noticed that Cannon didn't come back in the ballgame. I didn't see Lindsay Cleveland here tonight, and you got a Yana Porter back who was not with you, I think, Tuesday. So just that time of year, I guess.
It is. It's been that time of the year for us all season. We started November 1st practice with, I think, 9 players on the court, and we've had injuries, we've had sickness. And that's the nice thing about playing several girls. They're all, they're getting, the ones that are playing are getting the experience that they need. So they're ready to step up. When one's out, we're not missing a beat right now. And so we certainly miss having Lindsay and that energy. You see when you always see what you don't have. When you don't have it, you realize it. And not having her and Cannon out on the court, it's different. But thankfully, these girls stepped up and did what they needed to do.
Offensively, Lauren, I think, had 9 points.
She had a great night.
Yeah, it might maybe her best night of the year for sure.
I think so.
And one thing that I like too is. And she was a little tentative last year, but Kate LaFoon is going to give you some good minutes too. She's going to play hard for you.
Kate's going to play hard. Her mom's from Meigs County that played for Tommy Jewell, so Kate's going to play hard. But she gives us good minutes. It's really nice to have. We missed her, and I don't think a lot of people realize. We didn't have Kate until we got back from Phoenix. She missed the whole first part of our season, and when you start a season without Gracie, who's been in your post player, and then you're missing Kate, and Jenna's doing a good job. She doesn't have the experience. She's getting the experience, but so it's nice to have Kate out there because she's going to battle in the paint.
So tomorrow you'll head down to Cleveland to take on the Blue Raiders. I think they beat you by around 10 points. I think at the Oak Ridge Gym. And you were talking to me off the air. You're going to need some fresh bodies because that's an athletic team and they're tough at home.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball game. And like I said, we're down. It's we're going to miss Lindsay again tomorrow. Hopefully Cannon will be back. And it's going to be a physical game. It's going to be a fast-paced game. They'll probably shoot it well in their own gym, and we've got to be ready to step up and be a different team than we were the first time we played them.
Just your final comments on tonight's win.
Proud of the girls. This is, again, it's a tough place to play. This is a big district win for us. And we talked about that too, what it means in our district. I'm excited about the girls stepping up and stepping in and taking care of business when others were out, and proud of them.
Coach, thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Coach Paige Taylor, Lady Wildcats win their ball game Let's get Tyler in here real quick to run down the final statistics of the ball game.
All right, for Oak Ridge, you got Zayana Stewart with 12, Ayana Porter with 9, Smosh Clark leading scoring with 18, Lauren Hart with 9, Kate LaFoon with 2, Jenna Johnson with 7.
I thought it was.
For Campbell County, we have Carly Whited with 4, Carly Kitts with 7, Lacey Pemberton with 3, Cora Browning with 8, Bailey Gillum with 2, Sailor Hutchinson with 8, and Emma Brandenburg with 4. Game here for Lady Wildcats and the Lady Cougars ended 57-35.
Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Welcome back once again to the Campbell County High School gym. We've got a special guest here. Wow, a special guest about to do our pregame, Mr. Brian Leffler. Brian?
Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Feel pretty good here sitting next to you here in Campbell County. Up here enjoying a snack, and then I guess I'll read the pregame intro here for you, give you a little break. So Oak Ridge comes into this ball game here 11-3 on the season, 3-0 in district play. We're going to play the Campbell County Cougars tonight. They are 7-8, 1-2 in district play. We now turn our attention to the boys' game and a chance for the Wildcats to remain in the first place alone atop the District 3 standings. The Wildcats are the only remaining undefeated team in the district thanks to their 82-58 thumping of Carnes on Tuesday night. Tonight's opponent, Campbell County, is 2 games back of the Wildcats with losses coming to West and Carnes, and their lone district win coming in double overtime against Powell, 93-89 this past Tuesday. Campbell County is a veteran team and always tough up here on their home floor. Their most impressive win to date came against Concord Christian, 71-66 in Sevierville 2 weeks ago. Oak Ridge had beaten Concord 1 week earlier, 83-74. This series, as of late, has been totally dominated by Oak Ridge, as the Cougars haven't beaten the Wildcats this century. The Cougars' last win over Oak Ridge came in 1999. Since that time, Oak Ridge has won 46 straight in the series. That is the longest win streak against any opponent in Oak Ridge history. Oak Ridge leads the series 82 wins to 25 losses since 1975. Last season, Oak Ridge beat the Cougars 87-48 here in Campbell County and then 81-50 at the Wildcat Arena. Tomorrow, the Wildcats will travel down to Cleveland to take on the Blue Raiders for the second time this season. Oak Ridge defeated Cleveland in Oak Ridge 64-50 back on December 14th. Tuesday, the Wildcats will travel to Central to take on the Bobcats, and we'll be broadcasting both nights on FM 92.7 and attempt to stream the games on YouTube as well. Once again, we'd like to thank Ronnie and Becky Hayes for sponsoring tonight's game. Both are Oak Ridge High School graduates and huge supporters of the Wildcats. Thank you once again. Tonight's game on FM 92.7 is not only sponsored in part by Ronnie and Becky Hayes, but also by the Fox Insurance Group, Mortgage Investors Group, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, and Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance. Tonight we're on prepradio.com, channel 15, and streaming live on YouTube on our Prep Radio channel. Tonight it's Oak Ridge versus Campbell County, and we are just moments away from the tip-off. Dave and I and the rest of the crew will be back in 3 minutes.
Right. 7-3. That's right. Go ahead.
Tonight's color system, color hits, table content, and Jesse Jones. The Tennessee State color bearer is the head and the national color bearer. And commander tonight's color guard is the head light Bruce. Will you please join us to sing the national anthem? And please remain standing until the color guard has left the floor.
It's our national anthem here from Campbell County High School. We're just moments away from the start of this ball game, and the starting lineups about to be introduced. We're waiting for the color guard to make their way off the floor here at Campbell County High School as the Wildcats go for the triple sweep here tonight against the Campbell County Cougars. The Wildcats look like they're in complete. Got the full team in attendance here. The Lady Wildcats were not 100%. This is a Campbell County team, as Brian said, that's had some success this year. And Wildcats are going to have to play well. I mean, I'm not saying that Oak Ridge is, inferior to the same, but Campbell County is always tough up here. They are 1-2 in the district, and that is a scary proposition here because they have filled it up here on a Friday night. Tyler Morris is here once again. Tyler, here we go once again with the boys. It's going to be even louder because you can look at across the way. They've got a pretty good sized student section.
That's a big student section. Man, this place is going to be insane. We're gonna blow the roof off this thing probably.
The starting lineups are being introduced. Campbell County's going to start. Number 2, that's Devin Jones. He is 6 foot. He is a junior player. Also starting for Campbell County, number 11, Spencer Boshears, 5'10". He is a senior player. You might recall a lot of these names. Nate Walden, 6'2" senior. The 4th starter is number 15, Zach Brady, a 6'4" senior. And the 5th starter, and you know him, number 55, John Long. He is 6'4". He is a junior. And we're about to get set here from Campbell County. The Wildcats wearing their road grays with cardinal and white. The home team, the Campbell County Cougars, wearing their white jerseys with orange and a little blue trim. Oak Ridge and Campbell County, the rivalry dates back to 1975, and this is a very formidable Campbell County team. The Wildcats are going to have to be at their best here tonight. The Wildcats will start Lucas Searcy. He is a senior, along with the twin brothers Jamison and Caden Updegraff. Darren Osborne is a senior. He'll jump center for the Wildcats, and also starting the ball game, the senior point guard Kale Slater. So you've got 5 senior starters. The ball is controlled by Campbell County, and we are underway here. Starts the card with the Cougars. With the basketball will come Campbell County. They work the ball along the baseline. They pull up, take a shot. No good. Rebounded by Lucas Searcy. Here comes Lucas down the floor. Moving left to right here as we play here at Campbell County High School. Lucas Searcy, top of the circle to Cal Slater. District 3 action here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com. We're also streaming the game live on our YouTube channel. Lucas wanted to shoot a 3, will not. Swings it out to Cal. He launches a 3. It's on its way. No good. Hits the rim. Rebounded by Campbell County. Pulling down the board for them is Nate Walden, 6'2" senior, and he brings the ball across the line. With a pass to Spencer Boshears, they go back door to Devin Jones inside of number 15. Wanted to shoot, backs it up once again. Here's Boshears pulling up, shooting, clanging off the iron, no good. Rebounded by number 15, Brady, and then he is going to be tied up. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Missing a couple shots early on. We've played about a minute here, Tyler. No score.
Yeah, and already a jump ball. Last game there was a bunch, and looks like there might be a bunch this game too. Who knows?
Same officials here. I guess they're going to call that a lot. Here's Oak Ridge down the floor. Caden Updegraff with it over to Jamison. Jamison harassed, swings it way across the floor and all the way to the scores table, and that is a turnover. Coach Aaron Green in his 12th year as the head coach of the Wildcats. The Campbell County Cougars are coached by Ernie Clausen, Brandon Clausen, and Jake Lane. Their basketball. 0-0 our score. They leave open a 3-point shooter. He still missed it. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Darren Osborne pulls down the board, and here come the Wildcats. Ronnie and Becky Hayes sponsoring our broadcast today. We appreciate them. Oak Ridge for 3 in the corner. Short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by number 14, Nate Walden of Campbell County. Not a great start for the shooters here. We were about 90 seconds in. No score. 0-0. Wildcats setting it in with Jamison Updegraff. Jamison works it into Lucas. Back it goes to Darren Osborne. Back to Lucas. They gave him a 3. Didn't pull the trigger. Works the ball outside and throws the ball away. Taken on the floor. Pass intended for Caden. Picked up by Campbell County. Devin Jones, the 6th junior, drives in for a shot. Good. Got a shove from Caden. They beat Oak Ridge down the floor, and Campbell County leads it 2-0. Here comes Oak Ridge with it. 6:16 to play. They're doing a really good job of not allowing our 3-point shooters to get free. Lucas got free for a second. They work the ball in with Caden. Kicks the ball back out to Kell. Somebody's going to knock down a shot. Shot is no good. Rebounded Campbell County. They have numbers. Down the floor, number 11 drives in, turns, spins, shoots, and good. 4-0 our score. Wildcats trailing with 5:51 to play. Down the floor of the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Wildcats Trailing here at Campbell County with the basketball, Oak Ridge's Jamison Updegraff. To Darren Osborne, he throws the ball away. Taken away by Campbell County. Trying to get the ball inside. Coach Green is not happy. If he had a jacket, it'd be off. They launched a three. No good. Rebound, Darren Osborne of the Wildcats. 4-0 Campbell County. 5:27 to play. Jamison had a three, didn't launch it. Works the ball to Darren around the left side of Lucas Searcy. Wildcats back to the top of the key. Around it goes to Kell in the right corner. Looks inside, cannot swing. Swings it out to Lucas. Long three. No good. Rebounded by Campbell County. Grayson Strader's about to come into the ball game. Campbell County's Devin Jones with it. Throws up a prayer. It's not answered. Rebounded by Campbell County. Around the baseline it goes to Jones. Kicks the ball back around the left side. It goes to Bo Shears for three. No good. Rebound. Campbell County throws it into Caden Updegraff's hand. Caden and the Wildcats wanting to run. Caden gives it over to Kell. Kell dribbles, drives, kicked the ball, saved on the floor. Jamison with it. Lucas guns a three, left corner, rushed it, no good. Good rebounding position for the Wildcats, but they can't get the board. Now it's loose on the floor, picked up by Campbell County. 4-0 Cougars. Bodies everywhere. Campbell County goes in for the shot, no good. They get the rebound, again no good. Again no good. Pulled away by Campbell County's Bo Shears, goes in for the shot, again no good. Knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. Coach Green not happy, he calls a timeout. 4:23 to play first quarter, 4-0 our score. We'll take a break, we'll send it back to Brian Bennett, back in 30 seconds.
And if all sponsors of all our tables,
David Clary back here along with Tyler Morris, Alex Baraksha, along with Christian Rosas Rodriguez. Brian Bennett back at the station. 4-0 Campbell County. The Wildcats almost gone 4 minutes without scoring as they work the ball in. The ball is loose on the floor, picked up on a steal by Flip Thompson. Flipping the ball game now to Lucas Searcy. One dribble, one shot, 2 points. Lucas Searcy. The Wildcats get a fast break bucket, and Oak Ridge trails by 2. 4-2 our score. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Cougars coast to coast. There's a steal. Nice play. Lucas Searcy over to Flip. Wildcats, Grayson Strader on the left side. The pass goes to him. He goes in for the layup. It's blocked. He is fouled. Foul called against Campbell County, and Grayson Strader will go to the free throw line. 3:59 to play first quarter. 4-2 our score. A little bit more energy all of a sudden, Tyler.
Yeah, I guess that little timeout pep talk from Coach Green really put it in them to finally.
Pep talk, tongue lashing is a better way to phrase it.
I mean, yeah, from down here it looked pretty harsh, but it obviously started to work a little bit.
Grayson misses on the first free throw. Normally a very good free throw shooter. We'll have another one here. Wildcats playing with Darren Osborne, Lucas Searcy, along with Flip Thompson. Looks like Kel Slater's in there and Grayson. Grayson, one more free throw. 4-2 Campbell County. Toss, good. Wildcats down a point here. 3:59 to play first quarter. Cougar basketball. John Long to work the ball in. And as he tried to inbound it, I think they're going to call a foul away from the ball against Flip Thompson. Flip coming off of a 20-point performance the other day where he hit 6 3-pointers in the ball game in his first game of the season. Down the floor will come Campbell County. In the rear court, Nate Walden. Walden with it over to Long, still in the rear court. 10-second count is on. They're taking forever. And then they're not going to get the ball across. And Campbell County's coach Ernie Clausen is going to have to call a timeout or they were going to lose position. 3:49 to play, first quarter, 4-3 Campbell County. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
And a big thanks for Lady Longer and her mom's. He was like this out. Van Hicks, Tiki Hut, Lindsay's Carmen Hicks, and Sheriff Salon. I know Orange and Blue sponsors the Untitled Chapter. No Giants fans. No solution and not there. Go Brown.
Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. 4-3 our score, 3:49 to play first quarter. Cougar basketball, they work the ball in, ball's deflected and taken away by Campbell County's John Long. Long guarded by Grayson Strader. The Wildcats down by a point. Long with it, works the ball right side in the corner. Coming out of there with the Wildcats. Defensive pressure is getting really up upgraded here. They're really putting it on them as they work the ball out to the right. Nearly a steal by Lucas. Saved on the floor by number 5. Goes in for the shot. Off the glass. Good. David Atkins scores, and the Wildcats trail 6-3. Here comes Kel Slater down the floor. It goes to Lucas Searcy. Lucas inside to Darren Osborne. He can't control the ball. Now grabs it. Triple team. Still wants to shoot. They call an offensive foul against Darren Osborne. That'll be Darren's first foul. It'll be Campbell County basketball. The Wildcats getting Brennan Scott in the ball game. Checking out will come Darren Osborne. Wildcats have Flip Thompson, Kel Slater, Grayson Strader in the ball game. Campbell County basketball, they lost it out of bounds. The Oak Ridge basketball. They tried to lob it over the top of Flip, and Flip was in great position, and it goes off the fingertips of Jones out of bounds. Oak Ridge basketball down by 3. 6-3 our score. Straight over the basketball. Had Lucas wide open along the baseline. No place to go. Kicks it back to Grayson, who swings it out. Brennan Scott, we need this 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Lucas. Right back up with it. No good. Battles for the zone rebound. Has it. Gives it off the Flip back to Brennan around the Kel. Kel drives the baseline. Pulls up. Baseline jumper is no good. Wildcats taking some shots they don't normally take. And here comes Campbell County up by 3. Driving coast to coast. Good. Off the glass goes Nate Walden, and the Wildcats trail by 5. 8-3 the score, 2:42 to play. The Wildcats. Here it goes. Grayson Strader to Kel, to Brennan in the left corner. Brennan thought about shooting, dribbles, gives it into Lucas, thought about driving, pulls up and shoots. No good. Rebound Campbell County. Wildcats cold shooting here in the first quarter, trailing by 5. 8-3, defense never slumps. Here's Devin Jones, left side. Baseline jumper is up, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Kel. Wildcats running. Flip Thompson with it. Flip dribbling, driving all the way to the hole. Good. Flip Thompson off the glass. Had 6 threes the other night, but he can do that as well as he drives in and gets the layup. 8-5 to score. Campbell County in the lead. 2:05 to play in the first period. Here come the Cougars down the floor. Moving right to left with it. Devin Jones dribbles between his legs, guarded by Kel Slater. Swings the ball right side to Nate Walden. Walden, a good shooter, will not shoot. Tries to drive on Flip. He throws the ball down to the free throw line. Back to the top to Atkins. Atkins backs up with Strader defending him. He lost the dribble. Picked up by Oak Ridge. Picked up by Lucas Searcy. Lucas Searcy drives, stops, shoots, scores. Lucas Searcy off the glass. It's a 1-point game. 8-7, Campbell County in the lead. Here come the Cougars down the floor. With it will come Long. He lost the ball. Taken and kicked out of bounds. Should be Oak Ridge's ball. It is. Wildcats get it on their turnover. Minute 27 to play. Here comes Caden and Jamison Updegraff back in the ball game, and Lucas Searcy will check out. Minute 27 to play first quarter. 8-7 is our score. The pace is furious, Tyler, but there's still not a whole lot of scoring being done.
Yeah, it's just great defense on both sides. The only thing, though, is that Oak Ridge, their shooting's not been the best, but I bet that's likely to change here soon. Just got to let them warm up a little bit.
Oak Ridge basketball, and it goes to Jamison. Jamison to Brennan. He's got a wide open 3. Good! 3-point shot. Brennan Scott. And the sophomore knocks down his first bucket, and Oak Ridge leads by 2. 10-8 the score. A minute 2 to play, their first lead of the night. Campbell County with the basketball. Under a minute to play. They're trapped in the rear court. They work the ball to the left side. Here comes John Long. He shoots. It's short. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Taken away by Caden Updegraff. To Kel Slater. He turns, he spins, he drives, he shoots, he scores! Kel Slater off the glass, and Oak Ridge leads by 4.
Let me just say, that man, Kel Slater, he is something else, David. His finishing under the rim is something else.
Campbell County down the floor, driving Devin Jones to the hole. He's fouled. Fouled, I believe, by Brennan. Oak Ridge by 4. 12-8 the score. 31.9 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Devin Jones, 6-foot junior, will go to the free throw line. The Wildcats playing with Brennan Scott, Kel Slater, Flip Thompson, Caden, and Jamison Updegraff. Free throw good. Campbell County substituting Jack Leach, a 6'1 senior, into the ball game. Wildcats up by 3. 12-9 the score, 31.9 seconds to play. Back to the line, Jones. First quarter action here. Oak Ridge lead is 2. 12-10 the score. Oak Ridge basketball. Flip inside to Caden. Caden wanted to shoot. No place to go. Backs it up to Kel. Around Jamison Updegraff for 3. No good. Rebound, Campbell County. Cougar basketball, 18 seconds to play first quarter. It's a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Coach Clausen calls for them to go for one shot. Devin Jones with the basketball. Guarding him is Kel Slater. He works the ball to the left side to Bo Shears. Bo Shears dribbles in. No place to go. Kicks the ball back out to Bo Shears. Long three. Clang off the iron. No good. They don't get a shot off before the first quarter comes to a close. Our score after one quarter of basketball here at Campbell County High School. Oak Ridge on top 12-10. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Okay. David Clary back here along with Tyler Morris, Alex Waraxa, Brian Bennett, along with Christian Rosas Rodriguez. Second quarter about set here. Campbell County will get the ball first. Oak Ridge on top 12-10. Tyler, the Wildcats trailed most of the first quarter. A little late flurry there to give them the lead.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that we're up by 2 because of how cold we were shooting for a little bit there, but finally decided to bring it back,
Campbell County's always, here's a steal by Kel Slater. Kel's going to go coast to coast with it. He has the ball ripped out of his hands and knocked out of bounds by Devin Jones. Wildcats with the basketball. A Campbell County player wanted a foul, but there wasn't a foul to be called there. There was just a nice steal by the Wildcats. Oak Ridge ball, Lucas will work it in. Jamison up to Graft in the corner. Swings it over to Kel. Kel dribbles in, stops, goes inside. Darren Osborne, shot is up. Good! Darren Osborne off the glass, and Oak Ridge's lead is 4. 14-10 the score, 7:31 to play. District ball game here at Campbell County High School. Here come the Cougars once again. The 6-foot junior point guard, Devin Jones, works it across the line to Bo Shears. He works the ball, left corner, swings it out once again to Jones. Guarded by Lucas, drives against him. Hop, step, missed a shot, and they get the rebound up good, though. Off the glass goes Zach Brady, and here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Coach Green arguing a point. Works the ball to Jamison. Jamison to Kel. Kel dribbles, drives, stops, pulls up, shoots. No good. What's the call? It's a foul against your Campbell County Cougars. They tried to set up for a charge. Kel will go to the free throw line. 14-12, Oak Ridge in the lead. 7:02 to play second quarter. Slater will go to the free throw line. Kel, how many does he have?
He has 2 right now, David.
And that was his 800th career point. So congratulations to Kel Slater as he hits the free throw. 15-12 the score. Let's tweet that one out there. I'll let my social media manager handle that as he goes back to the free throw line. 15-12 the score. 7:02 to play. Second toss, good. Wildcat lead is 4. Here comes Campbell County down the floor, trying to get the ball in, yet to do it. It's got to be close to 5 as they work the ball into Devin Jones. Jones brings the ball across the line, harassed by Darren Osborne, and then another timeout is called by Campbell County. Campbell County spending a ton of their timeouts here. 16-12 is our score. The Wildcats in the lead. Earlier tonight, the Lady Wildcats were victorious in their ball game. The Oak Ridge Boys Junior Varsity also won their game as well. We are live here at Campbell County. Tomorrow we'll be traveling down to Cleveland, Tennessee, as the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats take on the Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders in what should be an exciting night of basketball. We'll have the broadcast on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. We'll stream the game live, we'll attempt to anyway, on YouTube on our Prep Radio channel. Oak Ridge on top 16-12, 6:55 to play here in the second period. It'll be the Cougars with the basketball side court. Oak Ridge playing with Darren Osborne, Caden Updegraff, along with Kel Slater, Lucas Searcy, and Jamison Updegraff. Campbell County ball at midcourt. looking to get the ball in. They've struggled yet to get it in. They had to be close to 5. The slow counting official as Campbell County drives in with his back to the goal. Number 15 goes in for the shot. No good. Rebound, Aaron Osborne. Good defense there by Lucas Searcy on Zach Brady. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Caden Updegraff with it to Kell. Kell back to Jameson, to Caden, to Jameson, to Kell. Kell thought about launching, will not. Jameson's wide open. Got to get him to shoot some. Lucas with it. Dribbles along the baseline, taken out of his hands. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Wildcats up by 4, 16-12 the score. Not playing their best first half of basketball that we've seen as Campbell County works it into the big guy. Then Delia Steele saved on the floor by the Cougars. Devin Jones with it. Shot blocked by Lucas. Knocked out of bounds, they say, by Oak Ridge. It'll be Campbell County basketball underneath the goal. To work the ball in will be Devin Jones. 16-12, the Wildcats in the lead. 6-12 to play. They work the ball in. Left corner, driving in. Number 14 throws it up there. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. The Wildcats have it. Jamison up to Graff. Jamison down the floor. Jamison right side. Kell won't shoot the 3. Drives the baseline. No place to go. Good defense, Campbell County. He slings the ball to Lucas. Lucas around. Has Jamison in the left corner. Can't get the ball to him. There's Kell. He shoots. It's a 3. It's good. 3-point shot for Kell Slater, and the Wildcat lead is 7. Biggest lead of the night for the Wildcats. 19-12 the score. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Cougars with a basketball. Dribbling the ball, Devin Jones at the point. Jones works the ball to his right, over goes to Boshears. Boshears swings it out to Walden. Walden has had some big nights shooting against Oak Ridge in this gym. He works the ball to the left side. In the corner it goes to Brady. Brady drops it into Devin Jones, and they score. Too easy. The Wildcats will come down the floor up by 5. 19-14 the score, Wildcat basketball. Here comes Caden. Stopping, popping, dropping. No good. Rebound to Campbell County. Here come the Cougars. They push it up the floor. Driving with it. Shot is somehow good. It wasn't a thing of beauty, but if it goes in,
it did go in, so can't be mad about it.
3-point game. Oak Ridge in the lead, 19-16. The Wildcats were up 7 just a moment ago. Caden Updegraff with it to Kell. Kell shoots another 3. It's good. 3-point shot. Kell Slater warming up here.
He knew that one was going in, too. That's why he asked for it.
22-16, Oak Ridge in the lead. 4:38 to play second quarter. Very, very scrappy Campbell County team as usual. Here come the Cougars with it. Nate Walden is going to be fouled on the sideline because Green doesn't like it, and he argues his point. It'll be Campbell County basketball. Team foul number 3 as the Wildcats get Brennan Scott and Flip Thompson in the ball game. Out will come Darren Osborne and Caden Updegraff. So the Wildcats have Jamison still in the ball game. Lucas Searcy as well. We'll play Cleveland tomorrow in Cleveland as the Cougars try to get the ball inside. They do. Shot is on its way. Short. On the rebound, Campbell County for a second. Saved on the floor by Atkins. Atkins back in for the shot. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Over the back, nothing. Nothing at all. Here comes Flip Thompson. He's got a 3. He notches it up there. No good. Rebound, Lucas Searcy. Grabs it on the baseline. Turns, spins, shoots. Good. And he's fouled. Lucas Searcy, battling the glass, battling the Cougars, has an opportunity for a 3-point play.
What a rebound. What a finish. I knew right when he got that pump fake up that was going to be an and one right there.
To the free throw line, Lucas Searcy one more time. 24-16, an 8-point advantage for the Wildcats. 4:10 to play, second period. The senior goes to the free throw line. Guns it up there. Good. 9-point advantage for the Wildcats. 25-16 the score. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Moving right to left. The point guard for them is fouled. Going to be a blocking foul, I think, against Brennan. I didn't see exactly the scores tab. It is against Brennan Scott. That'll be his, second personal foul. It'll be Campbell County basketball side midcourt. Nate Walden will work it in with Flip in his face. He lobs the ball in, and it comes to Big John Long. 6'4" junior player back to Walden. 9-point Oak Ridge lead, 25-16. 3:57 to play first half. Walden guarded by Flip. Dribbles in, drives in, walks with a basketball. Took too many steps. The Wildcats had built a wall there, Tyler, and he tried to run through it.
Yeah, you just can't get past our defense right now, man. It's doing pretty well, I'd say.
25-16 Wildcats, 3:49 to play first half. Kell Slater with it, top of the circle to Flip. Flip around to Brennan Scott. The Wildcats flip along the baseline, gives it in to Lucas, back to Flip. Flip holds it, The Wildcats have Jamison Updegraff in the ball game. They've got Brennan Scott. He shoots a three. He nails it. 3-point shot for the sophomore. And guess what? Coach Clausen calls his fourth timeout. It's a full timeout. 3:31 to play. First half, 28-16. Wildcats back in 60 seconds. David Clary back here along with Tyler Morris, Alex Baraxa. Wildcats have built up a 12-point lead, their biggest lead, steadily building up a lead. The Wildcats trailed at one point in the game as Campbell County works their offense along the baseline. They drive in. Somebody got them with a body. Let's see what they're going to call it on. It's going to be a personal foul against the Wildcats. It's going to go against number 20, Pearl Brennan Scott. That's his third foul, I believe. And he's on fire shooting the ball as Campbell County goes to the free throw line. 28-16 the score. Free throws up good. Made good by Devin Jones. Campbell County substituting back in the ball game. Number 10, Jack Leach. Number 15, Zach Brady. The Wildcats getting Caden and Jamison Updegraff in the ball game, along with Lucas Searcy. Kel's in there. And the fifth guy is Flip Thompson. 28-17, Oak Ridge by 11. Now 10 as he knocks down the free throw. 28-18 the score, 3:19 to play second quarter. Flip with it inside of Lucas, turns, spins, shoots, scores. Campbell County's Walden had set up for a body charge to be called against Lucas, but he didn't get it. Here's Campbell County down the floor, and they turn it over. The ball's almost turned over. Picked up by Brady. Brady drives in for the shot. Good. I don't know that he's the brother of Madison Brady, but I think he probably is. Oak Ridge works it in the Flip. Wildcats by 10. Flip has to knock the ball off the body of one of the Cougars out of bounds. He got trapped there in the corner. 2:50 to play first half. You can tell Coach Clausen has done his homework, and anywhere Flip goes, they're defending him a lot more aggressively than Lee Henson did with the Carnes Beavers. But to Lee's credit, he hadn't seen Flip play all year. Oak Ridge basketball up by 10, 30-20. 2:47 to play in the first half. Jamison Updegraff with it over to the left side to Flip. Inside to Kell. Free throw line jumper a little short. Saved away by Lucas. Lucas gets position, missed a shot, got banged a bit by Brady. No surprise up here. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Here's a little floating shot, no good. Rebound Campbell County again. A hop, step, and a jump, good. They score with Spencer Boshears. Oak Ridge wanting to run. Up by 8 now. 30-22. Kell thought about launching. Looks back, gives it up to Flip inside. Oak Ridge gets a layup. Caden up, good. Count it. And he's fouled. Caden Updegraff. An opportunity for a three-point play. Oak Ridge back up by 10. Caden's going to go to the free throw line. What has he done tonight?
Caden has 2 now after that bucket, hopefully to be 3 right here.
32-22 Wildcats. 2:14 to play here in the first half. Tough place to play, Campbell County. And they step in the lane. Free throw is up, no good, but he stepped into the lane too early. That's going to give Oak Ridge another opportunity. Spencer Boshears took a step in, and Caden's going to get another shot here. 32-22 the score, 2:14 to play, second quarter. Caden Updegraff guns it up there, good. 11-point Wildcat lead, 33-22. Wildcats pressing. Here comes Campbell County's Devin Jones. Trapped in the rear court. They've had trouble getting the ball up the floor at times. They're going to fall down with it. And Coach Clausen calls his 5th timeout. 33-22 the score, 2:07 to play. Timeout asked for Campbell County. Why don't we take them with them? 33-22 Wildcats back to Campbell County High School following this 60-second timeout. Welcome back to Campbell County High School. The Wildcats by 11 over the Cougars, 33-22, 2:07 to play. Campbell County gets the ball in. They work the ball to Brady. Brady swings it over to Jones. Jones left side to Walden. Walden for three. Clang off the iron, no good. Jamison up to Graff on the rebound. Down the floor goes to Oak Ridge. Kell will dribble. Couldn't catch it cleanly. Would have had a layup. Here's Flip. He thought about shooting, but Oak Ridge will from the corner. 3-point shot. Lucas Searcy, 73 in his career. And the Wildcats lead by, they say, 36-22. Here's Campbell County at the free throw line. That's a shot good. Dropped in by John Long. Oak Ridge by 12 on the scoreboard. 36-24. Jamison up to Graff to the hole. His shot is blocked. Taken away by Campbell County. Here come the Cougars down the floor. Walden with it across the line. Lobs the ball left side to Long. Long at the free throw line. Swings the ball to Jones. Jones for three. Good. Nice shot. Lefty puts it up there, and Oak Ridge's lead is 9. 36-27. Kel Slater with the basketball. Around the left side to Flip. Had Lucas early. Couldn't get the ball to him. Backs it over to Caden up to Graff. Caden looks to Kel. Kel looks to Lucas. Lucas looks at a 3-point shot. Lucas knocks one down, baby. 55 seconds to play, and Oak Ridge leads 39-27. Here comes Campbell County with it. Zach Brady kicks it out to Jones. Picked up defensively by Jamison up to Graff. Dribbles and now does shoot a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Campbell County. Long has it, sets it up once again. They're open again. Driving with it will come number 11, Bo Shears. One-handed jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Kel Slater with 30 seconds to play. Here come the Wildcats up by 12. 39-27 the score, and the Wildcats will back it up and play what appears to be the final shot here in the first half. 39-27, Campbell County staying back on defense. Kel Slater dribbling in the midcourt circle, right in the middle of a blue and orange paw print here at Campbell County High School. The Wildcat play is set in motion. 9 seconds to play. Kell in the corner. Looks to Lucas. Lucas looks. Kicks it out. There's Flip. He stops. He pops. It will not drop. Lucas has the rebound as the first half comes to a close. A 12-point advantage for the Wildcats. Oak Ridge leads Campbell County 39-27. Tyler, your thoughts of the first half of the ball game?
Well, we didn't start out too strong, but once we started getting rolling, I mean, look at the score, 39-27, picked right back up, and now we're on top.
39-27, as Tyler Morris says. Why don't we take a break? Alex Waraxa needs a break. He's going down to talk to Miss Brady down there. 39-27 the score. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Why do you do that?
I got it. I don't like the looks of this. Any shoot. Welcome back to Campbell County High School. David Clary, Tyler Morris, Alex Baraxa, Christian Rosas Rodriguez, Brian Bennett's back in the studios of FM 92.7, FM 94.7. We're also streaming this game, and we will stream tomorrow's game down in Cleveland as the Wildcats take on the Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders. Always a tough place to play down in Cleveland. That'll be tomorrow's game. Tyler, I believe you've completed the first half statistics here in the boys' game. The Wildcats in the lead, 39-27.
All right, for Oak Ridge, we got Darren Osborne with 2 points, Lucas Searcy with 15, Grayson Strader with 1, Caden Updegraff with 3, Flip Thompson with 2, Kel Slater with 10, and Brennan Scott with 6. For Campbell County, we got Devin Jones with 9, David Adkins with 2, Spencer Boshiers with 6, Nate Walden with 2, and Zach Brady with 6. And we are now going to be heading into the third quarter soon. 39-27, Oak Ridge is up. Earlier, Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars played. Oak Ridge won 57-35. For Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart had 12. Ayana Porter had 9. Samaj Clark had 18. Lauren Hart had 9. Kayla Food had 2. And Jenna Johnson had 7. For the Lady Cougars, Carly Whited had 4. Carly Kitts had 7, Lacey Pemberton had 3, Cora Browning had 8, Bailey Gillum had 2, Sailor Hutchinson had 8, and Emma Brandenburg had 4. Again, that game finished 57-35. We're going to head to a commercial break right here for about 3 minutes, and we'll see you then.
Welcome back once again to Campbell County High School. Guys, way before you all were born, I was doing ball games up here, and I've seen some really, really great basketball games. If you look at the series, Oak Ridge has dominated boys and girls, but I'm telling you, this boys basketball team during the 80s and 90s, they gave Oak Ridge fits. I mean, they beat us many times. They won the district 3 straight years. It's been a long drought for them, but they're very capable. They've got a very senior-dominated team, and I think they'll be a scary team in the district. And there's still a lot of time to go in this one. We're only up by 12.
Yeah, they still have, I mean, they could come back in any time. I mean, it's basketball. You never can really predict anything, but, I mean, we're up by 12. Hopefully we can stay on fire. Lucas Searcy can continue to shoot the lights out, and maybe we can keep this lead for the game.
You know, it's really tough, though. You know, Brennan Scott has been shooting the ball really well in this game, but unfortunately picked up 3 fouls, and that's a key stat.
He has 2 more, and he's gone, and that's no good.
Wildcats have got to get a little bit more out of Jamison, and they're doing a really good job not allowing Flip to get a shot off here. And like I said, they've done a really good job scouting him. We're just moments away from the second half here. The Wildcats of Oak Ridge junior varsity also won today. It was the boys junior varsity. Final score was, and we'll find it, was 58-32. That was the final score, and the girls won. So the Wildcats going for the triple sweep, and that's always tough up here in Campbell County. Tyler, trust me. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to Campbell County. The Wildcats of Oak Ridge on top of the Cougars, 39-27. The second half about set. The Wildcats will come out with Lucas Searcy, number 2. Kel Slater starts the tape, number 11. Flip Thompson, number 5. Darren Osborne, number 1. And Jamison Updegraff, number 10. 39-27 the score. Wildcats work the ball inside. Jamison spinning jumper. Good. Great play by Oak Ridge. They camped out Jamison about halfway between the free throw line and the baseline, and the Wildcats get an easy one. Here's a deflection and saved by Campbell County's long for a shot. No good. Rebound. What's the call? It's going to be a foul away from the ball against Brady on the rebound attempt. Nope. It's going to go against Oak Ridge's Jamison Updegraff. We're not going to get many calls up here, and that one just didn't go our way. Here comes Campbell County to work the ball in, and they're not going to get it in. They're going to call a foul instead against Spencer Boshears. Might have been a makeup right there because there was a quick whistle on that foul on Jamison.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't see what happened. There's a bar kind of blocking my vision, but, I mean, I guess we got the ball, so.
41-27 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge, Flip Thompson, Lucas Searcy, left corner for 3. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Kel Slater. Wildcats with the basketball. The thing that really surprised me is Coach Clausen used a ton. Oh, nice play. What are they going to call? Something to the face.
Yeah, Kel got clawed pretty hard right there.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul against number 55, John Long, the 6'4 junior. That'll be the second team foul called against Campbell County. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats had it. Darren Osborne with it. Dribbles, needs help, throws the ball away. Kind of panicked a bit as Campbell County comes out of there with it. I got shoved there, works the ball right for a 3. Oh, that's a brick, really bad. And another foul is going to be called. And is that on Darren?
I think it is on Darren. Yeah.
It is. This guy has picked on Darren all night here. Darren got a little frustrated on this end of the floor, and he actually shoved the guy, got away with it, coming down the floor. And then evidently, as they work the ball in, and it comes to the big guy, John Long. Wanted to shoot over Flip, cannot do it. Good defense. Works it back to Walden. Walden launches a 3. No good. I've never seen him off on his shot. He always lets us, as they put up a shot, no good. Wildcats got to do a better job on the glass. They do get this one. Here comes Kell coming out of there against Walden. Takes it strong to the hole, and his shot is blocked. Coach Green wanted a foul, knocking Kell down to the ground with the body. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 14-point Oak Ridge lead, 41-27, 6:38 to play in the third period. Lucas with it in the corner. Had Darren early, couldn't get the ball to him. Swings it over to Flip. Flip Thompson back to Lucas, top of the circle, into Darren. Back to Lucas, wide open. Three-pointer. You know what happens when Lucas Searcy can plant his feet and be open like that. He is going to nail it, and he did yet another time.
That's 18 for him now, David.
How many threes tonight does he have?
I want to say 3.
And that would give him
4.
75 on his career, and he is in the top 25 all time in three-point shooting. More importantly, the Wildcats lead it 44-27. And there's a travel called against the Cougars. It's going to go against Devin Jones, and I'm starting to see a little bit of frustration beginning to mount on the Cougars.
Yeah, he did not seem happy with that call, but it was a travel. He already established his pivot foot, and he stepped out of that, and that's a travel every time.
44-27 Wildcats here. Jamison up to graph with it. Had Darren at the free throw line, comes cross court. Kind of a pass that didn't have a lot of mustard on it and was knocked out of bounds by the Campbell County Cougars. Cougars substituting David Atkins back in the ballgame. Checking out for them will come Spencer Boshears. 44-27 Wildcats, 5:58 to play in the third period here from Campbell County. Tomorrow night we're in Cleveland. We'll have the game on the radio. We'll stream it on YouTube. We'll be on prepradio.com. We'll be on Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. Oak Ridge ball, Slater, left corner, three-pointer. Good. Wow, what a pretty shot by Kel Slater, the lefty, and then he gets a steal and goes right back up. That's a 5-point trip down the floor. Timeout, Clausen, Oak Ridge by 22, 49-27. What a flurry for the Wildcats.
I mean, that's 15 for Kel Slater now. He has 3 3-pointers, and that's just crazy to me.
The Wildcats just got steal after steal. And, you know, Campbell County's got a senior-dominated team. They have played just a few players, and the style of play that Oak Ridge plays, Tyler, is up and down the floor, and they continually try to push the tempo, and that typically in the second half will tire a team out. And I'm looking at Campbell County. There's a couple of them right down there just sucking wind.
Yeah, they've been beating him on the transition every time. All these turnovers leading to transition points. I mean, there's not much you could do about it. Yeah, and you could tell some of these guys are getting winded out here.
49-27, the Wildcats with a 22-point lead. The Wildcats trying to beat Campbell County for the 47th consecutive time. You have to go back to 1999, the last time Campbell County beat Oak Ridge in basketball. So not in this century, not in,
Yikes.
you know, your lifetime.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even a thought yet. I mean, that's insane.
Campbell County's going to get the ball here. The Wildcats in the lead, 49-27. Campbell County works the ball in, and it comes to number 14. That's Walden. Walden to Brady. Brady had a snowboard down the floor, and he blows the layup. But they get the rebound back up with Long. Good. Right-handed jumper by Long. He was in great position. Here come the Wildcats up by 20. 49-29 the score. Kell trapped. Fires it over to Osborne into Lucas. Lucas gets a layup. They break down on defense, and the Wildcats blowing out the Cougars. 22-point lead. The Wildcat defense causing havoc. The Wildcats are going to get another steal. Kel Slater with it, trapped in the rear court, blows past Long, dribbles the ball across the midcourt line, gives it out to Lucas. He's wide open. You know what happens. He launches it up, no good. Rebound could have been pulled down by Flip there, taken away by Campbell County. Cougars down 51-29, 4:48 to play in the third quarter. They work the ball into the big kid Brady. Brady turns, spins, shoots good. If that's Madison Brady's brother, he has a little spinning shot just like her. She was a great player for the Lady Wildcats and a great friend of Alex Baraxa. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Here it goes out to Flip Thompson. Thompson to Kell. Around it goes Jamison up to graph. 20-point Wildcat lead. 51-31 the score. Oak Ridge basketball. There's Flip. He shoots a three. Flip doesn't have his stroke tonight. He missed it. Long on the rebound. He falls down. About to be tied up by somebody. It is going to be a jump ball. Long just could not hold his feet. The alternate possession arrow gives the ball to Campbell County. Brennan Scott, Caden Updegraff coming in. Looks like Jamison and Darren Osborne will be checking out. Oak Ridge playing with Brennan Scott, Kel Slater, Lucas Searcy, Flip Thompson, along with Caden Updegraff. 20-point Oak Ridge lead, 51-31 the score. Here comes Big Brady, shot good. Breakdown by Lucas on defense. He pats his chest and says, "My fault, coach." And things happen. Lucas has played great basketball all season long. One mistake won't hurt him. 51-33 the score. Flip with the basketball. Gives it back out to Lucas. 3:55 and counting third quarter. 51-33 Wildcats. Kel Slater guarded by Brady. That's a mismatch. Back it goes to Brennan Scott. Brennan Scott for three. His third of the night. No good. Rebound, Brady. Down the floor it goes to Nate Walden. Walden swings the ball left side. Three-pointer from the corner. Clang off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Slater to Brennan Scott. Turning, spinning, driving, shooting, up. Off the glass goes the sophomore Brennan Scott. And Oak Ridge is back up by 20. There's a shot missed, rebounded by Lucas, and a foul called against Brady. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to play. Ernie Clausen is the head coach at Campbell County. He has used every timeout in hours 2 in this game, as they do call the foul against Zach Brady. He is assisted by Brandon Clausen, possibly his dad, Don Etherton, and Jake Lane.
Looks like there was a
technical foul. It is a technical. I don't know who. I guess it was on Brady.
Yeah, I think it was on Brady.
On arguing. So Kel will go to the free throw line for the Wildcats. 3:21 to play third quarter. The lefty shoots the free throw short. He'll have one more, then the Wildcats will get the ball. 53-33. That was the fourth team foul. Then against them. Second toss good. Kel Slater scores. And the Wildcats, 3:21 to play. 54-33 the score. Wildcats playing with Bryson Comer for the first time tonight. Wildcats have Flip in the ball game. Oak Ridge on top, 54-33. Flip double team, swings it into Caden. Caden back to the left corner to Brennan Scott, back to Kel. Kel dribbles in, nice pass into Bryson Comer for the shot, no good. Rebound to Campbell County. Wildcats get a steal. Brennan Scott's got it. Brennan back the other way. Brennan dribbles. Brennan drives. No place to go but shoot. No good. Rebound. Caden up the graph. Great board for him. Caden back to Flip. Flip inside of Bryson. Drives in for the shot. No good. Blocked. Taken on the floor by Campbell County. Here comes Walden down the floor. Oak Ridge by 21. And Campbell County has the ball kicked out of bounds. 2:45 to play third quarter. 54-33. Jamison back in the ball game for Oak Ridge's Brennan Scott. 54-33 Wildcats. Oak Ridge going for the triple sweeper tonight. Girls won, the boys JV won as well. Guys up 54-33. Cougar ball. Trying to get it in. They lob it in, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, no, he missed that badly. That's a terrible call.
Did he really just say that was their ball?
Yeah, it should be Oak Ridge's ball. That's bad.
I mean,
he missed it. Jamison didn't even get his hands on it.
I don't think it gets much easier than that to call, David.
Well, I mean, there's 3 of them out there. You thought 6 eyes would have got them, but they all have glasses, so it's more than 6. There's a blocking foul call. Count the bucket. So because of the bad call, they get an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled right now.
I mean, they do the best they can. It's a hard job, but that one was easy, and it was very, very plainly.
I mean, yeah, you have 2 eyes for a reason, David.
Yes, you do. To the free throw line, we go Nate Walden, 6'2" senior. By far the lowest point total I can remember him having against Oak Ridge. He always lights out against us. Oak Ridge leads by 19, 54-35 as he missed the free throw. Cale looks into Bryson, tries to get the ball to him, cannot. Double teamed and trapped, lost it. Throws the ball, intending it, I think, for Bryson. He never really had a good handle on it. Down the floor it goes to Devin Jones. Devin swings the ball left side to Walden. He might have walked. Goes inside. They get a shot up. Good. Off the glass goes Spencer Boshears. And Oak Ridge's lead is 54-37. 2:06 to play third quarter. Oak Ridge ball. Flip to Bryson. Bryson to Kel. Kel for 3. No good. Rebound to Flip Thompson. Goes inside, kicks the ball to Jamison. Around left side, Caden. Caden shoots a 3. Good. 3-point shot. Caden up the graph. And the Wildcats are back up by 20. 57-37 the score. Here they come down the floor. Campbell County, minute 42 to play. Here's a shot. It's off the glass. It's good by Boshears. 57-39, the Wildcats running again. Here comes Flip outside the line. Flip inside the Kel. Inside the paint. Inside the Comer. Ball goes off the fingertips of Bryson out of bounds. I thought John Long touched it last, but it was kind of quick, and the Wildcats turned it over.
It's looking like we're getting a little careless out there with these passes. kind of got to keep it together.
Oak Ridge in the lead, 57-39. The Wildcats watching them substitute Jack Leach out. Back in the ball game comes number 15, Zach Brady. 57-39, Wildcats. Oak Ridge going for the triple sweep here. Minute 25 to play, third period. Alex Baraxa doing our scoreboard. We appreciate Ronnie and Becky Hayes for sponsoring our ball game tonight. Tomorrow, we'll have a couple sponsors, Mike and Jeff Henderson, in honor of their brother, Ron Henderson, as Flip anticipates the pass, jumps in front, and commits the personal foul because he is fouled in the face by Spencer Boshiers. And that's something they're emphasizing this year. There was some contact there, but since there was contact to the face, the foul goes against Campbell County.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. I mean, you could see he was grabbing his face pretty hard.
Flip for three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Jamison Updegraff. Jamison dribbles right. Kell for the corner, three-pointer, no good. Great board, Lucas Searcy up with a shot, good. Crashing the glass, Lucas Searcy, and Oak Ridge leads again by 20, 59-39. Great rebound by Lucas.
That was beautiful. I mean, he's got like a bunch. He's already been doing that all night, and I don't think he's going to stop either with 22 points.
Brady goes for the hook shot, it's up, no good. Rebound, kicked out of bounds, last touch by Campbell County. 20-point advantage. The Wildcats led after one quarter. What was the scoring after each quarter?
First quarter was 12-10 at the end, and then after the second quarter was 39-27. Oak Ridge was up.
And the Wildcats have built it up to 20 here, and they'll play for the final shot here in the third period. 59-39. Wildcats trying to beat Campbell County for the 47th consecutive time. 15 seconds and counting. Wildcats playing with Jamison Updegraff, Kell Slater, Flip Thompson, Caden Updegraff, and Lucas as Kell drives, slings it into the left corner. Ball goes out of bounds. Wildcats didn't execute perfectly there. And with 4 seconds, Campbell County has a chance for the final shot. 59-39 Wildcats. It'll be John Long to work the ball in to Devin Jones. 2 seconds, 1 second, mid-quarter, hits rim, but no good. 3 quarters of basketball in the books. The Wildcats lead 59-39. Back to Campbell County in 60 seconds. We've got one more quarter of basketball to be played here at Campbell County, but some of the fans from Campbell County are headed back to Jacksboro, La Follette, Caryville, Jellicoe, Points outside of this gym. The Wildcats lead at 59-39. The Wildcats have it. Lucas at the free throw line. That shot is short. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. How many does Lucas have now?
He has 24 now, David.
Coming into this game, he had 459 career points for the Wildcats, and right now, the Wildcats in no danger of losing this one. They're up 61-39. Hopefully, we'll get a whole bunch more players in the ballgame. There's a long shot missed. Rebounded by Big Brady. Brady, no place to go. Gives it back to Walden. Walden at the free throw line. The Wildcats currently playing with Jamison Updegraff. Flip Thompson along with Caden Updegraff. As here's a steal by Flip. If he saves it, he can. Inside to Jamison. Kicked out. They say last touch by Jamison Updegraff. I mean, 50-50 chance right there. Grayson's going to come into the game. That's Grayson Strader, number 3. He's a junior, replacing senior Caden Updegraff. Wildcats going for the triple sweep here, and it's a hard thing to do up here, Tyler.
Yeah, especially with these loud fans that aren't here anymore, but, I mean.
Yeah. Campbell County gets it into Brady. Brady shoots and scores. Brady's done a really good job. Zach Brady, the Wildcats bringing in the Lucas. Lucas down the floor, harassed wanted to shoot, gives it in to Jamison. Back to Kell. There's Flip. Won't take the shot. Goes into Lucas against Long. He shoots over him. He scores over John Long. 6'4" junior player. No match for Lucas Searcy. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Boshears a floater off the glass. No good. They've got the rebound. Blocked away by Strader. Taken away by Long. Clang off the iron it goes. Taken away by Jamison Updegraff. To Kel Slater, and a foul is going to be called against Spencer Boshears. This is a senior-dominated Campbell County team. But that's not going to do it. The Wildcats are a senior-dominated, at least starting team, and they're going to blow out the Cougars here. They're up by 22, 63-41. Tomorrow we'll be down in Cleveland, and I think we'll expect a different kind of a ball game. Two very athletic teams. The Wildcat girls lost to Cleveland at the Wildcat Arena as Jamison shoots a three. It's on its way. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Jamison Updegraff, and the boys actually won against Cleveland at the Wildcat Arena. 25-point lead, 66-41. Fans filing out of the John R.W. Brown Gymnasium here at Campbell County. Missed shot, and then a foul is going to be called against the Wildcats. That'll be the 15th foul. That everybody who's played so far, I think, has scored in this one, Tyler Morris.
I want to say that's probably right. I mean,
at least for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, for Oak Ridge, definitely.
Campbell County basketball underneath the goal. 6:10 to play. Brian Bennett's been our engineer at the station at FM 92.7. He'll be there tomorrow as we travel down to Cleveland. Campbell County into Brady. His shot is up, no good. He's fouled by Lucas Searcy. I know Alex remembers very well Madison Brady when she played here at Campbell County. I'm guessing this is her brother because big kid, kind of similar build to Madison, and he's been dynamite inside the paint there. I'll have to ask after the game, Mr. Peebley, if they are related. 6:09 to play. Zach Brady goes to the free throw line. 66-42. 6:09 to play. Toss is up good. Wildcats on top. Here come the Kel Slater. Try to, I guess, shovel it over to Flip. It's kicked out of his head, and Flip's going to be called for a personal foul. Campbell County doesn't have many timeouts left, so Coach Clausen's just going to have to let it play out here. Oak Ridge on top by 23, 66-43, but that is the 7th team foul called against the Wildcats, and Spencer Boshears will go to the free throw line.
And that foul was on Kel Slater.
How many does Kel have?
That's his first.
Okay. To the free throw line, as I mentioned, Spencer Boshears. I've called his name. Tons of Boshears have played through the Campbell County system, boys and girls. There's a missed free throw. Rebounded by Lucas. Brady rips it away, and then Kell gets it from him. Kell down the floor. The Wildcats kick it out to Flip. Flip drives in. Nice drive. Drives all the way to the baseline. Kicks it out. Jamison Updegraff for three. Good. Three-point shot for Jamison. And the Wildcats are on top 69-43. Here come the Cougars, moving left to right. They work the ball to Walden. Walden against Lucas. He's a good shooter. This time he's going to throw the ball away. Knocked out of bounds by Kel Slater. 5:35 to play. The Wildcats are going to get Caden Brighthart in the ball game, along with Brennan Scott. Let's see who's coming out. It's going to be Lucas and Kel, and that's good because we're going to need them tomorrow, some fresh bodies against Cleveland.
We want them really healthy, all rested up for that game because it's going to be a good one.
They're going to call a foul against Grayson Strader. So he kind of pushed off Zach Brady to get positioning. 69-43, 26-point Wildcat lead, 5:34 to play in the ballgame. Do me a favor there, Tyler. Go ask that guy in the orange right there. His name is Peebley, and see if Brady is related to Madison Brady. Free throw is missed, but it'll be another foul called, and they're going to come to the other end of the floor, I believe. It'll be a personal foul against the Cougars, and Oak Ridge will be shooting free throws. It'll be Caden Brighthart. 5:33 to play in the ball game. 69-43. Younger brother? Yes. So I kind of figured that had to be the case as Caden Brighthart goes to the free throw line one time. Shot is no good. Should have said one in the bonus, but it ended up being one time. 69-43 the score, 5:27 to play in the basketball game. Campbell County basketball. With it will come Spencer Boshears, harassed out high by Brighthart, works the ball to the top of the circle, over it goes to Walden. Walden guarded by Brennan Scott, dribbles to his left, around the screen he goes, then works it into Brady. Brady runs over and they call a block.
I mean, he had positioning
Flip
there.
was standing there forever. There is no way in the world that is a block. Flip has stood there the whole time. When you come up to Campbell County, the Bradys are always going to get the calls. That's for sure.
I mean, he was just waiting there to get hit, and he did, and they didn't call it.
It'll be Brady going to the free throw line. Tosses up good. 5:11 to play. You just don't remember Madison Brady. She was a really good player for them. I think she's at Tennessee Tech right now, if she's still there. I believe she's still playing for them. I think I'll ask. I think Madison Brady is still at Tennessee Tech. Is Madison Brady still at Tennessee Tech with Jada? Yeah, so she's still there. I just asked Jada's dad. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there by watching Brady come down the floor. Kicks the ball left side to Walden for three. Good. Walden finally knocks down a big shot. It's a 21-point lead for the Wildcats, 69-48, 4:49 to play in the basketball game. Flip with it over to Grayson Strader. Wildcats have Brennan Scott. They've got Caden Brightheart, and he's got a bucket. Good. Caden scores, and the Wildcats are over 70. 71-48 the score. The Wildcats will improve their record to 12-3. Brady again in the paint. Shot is up good. How many does he have? He is just putting points.
He has
on.
18, David.
And his sister used to do that too. Oak Ridge basketball. Brennan Scott blows past him, though. He's slow. Baylor right for three. Hits the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 14, Nate Walden. 71-50, a 21-point lead for the Wildcats. 4:11 to play. And another foul is going to be called against Grayson Strader. 71-50 Wildcats. So 47 consecutive wins for the Wildcats over Campbell County. But you didn't know this, Tyler. The longest streak in Oak Ridge High School basketball program history, the Lady Wildcats beat Central 81 consecutive times.
81?
They started 81-0 against
81.
Central. Yes. They finally beat Oak Ridge in 2011, but Oak Ridge has since won 19 straight over them since then. So,
wow.
81. They're 101 is our record against Central. Free throw missed. Rebound by Brightheart. Wildcat basketball, 20-point game, 71-51. Grayson nearly walks with it, and he does. But we've got a long, continuous streak right now with the Lady Wildcats, too. The Lady Wildcats have beaten Clinton 69 straight.
That's good.
Games.
We love beating Clinton.
Yeah, I always get in trouble when I say that stat, but like I always say, don't shoot the messenger.
I mean, if it's a stat, it's a stat. You can't get mad at it.
69 in a row since George Bush Sr. was president. There's a shot, it's up, and it's good. 1990 was the last time. Coach Green not happy with that defense right there. Oak Ridge's lead is 71-53. Grayson Strader gives it out. Brennan Scott, he shoots a three. It's good. Brennan Scott with at least 3, maybe 4 threes in the ball game. And Oak Ridge's lead is back to 21. 3.5 minutes to play, and then a reach in. The ball's knocked out by Oak Ridge. They have to come to our place later on in the season. The Wildcats are the only undefeated team left in District 3. The Wildcats will go to 4-0 in district play. The girls are now 3-1 in the district. Walden fires an air ball, and there's a punch thrown there. You got to call something. He threw what appears to be a slap punch, but no reaction from the official. No reaction from the official. Luckily, it's on tape. He threw a punch right there, Tyler Morris.
Who, Devin Jones?
Devin Jones did, yeah.
It's funny how they turn a blind eye to that.
At Baylor Wright, and nothing was called there. Nothing. Free throws.
I don't know about these refs, David. They've missed some obvious things.
I mean,
here.
a lot of them are young, but I mean, right there, you can't just turn your back on a play like that. He wasn't trying to push him off.
That's got to be at least a tech.
It should have been. It should have been. He called nothing. Absolutely nothing. We've got it on tape. We'll show it to the supervisor. 74-54 the score, a 20-point lead for the Wildcats. 3:24 to play. That's the great thing about videotaping.
It is. It's helpful.
Hopefully,
especially
Alex
when
got
there's
the
refs
shot.
like this that need to work on their play calling.
Shot was good. The Wildcats playing with Baylor Wright in the ball game. Oak Ridge also has Caden Brightheart in, Brennan Scott, Bryson Comer, somebody else, Grayson Strader. See, I believe everybody else. And Coach Green comes over the official. Yeah, he called nothing. He either pushed him or threw a punch at him, and he called nothing. You know, That's just bad. That's just bad.
Doesn't matter if we're up by almost 20.
Yeah, and
you still got to call that.
Somebody could get hurt that way too. I mean, he didn't land the punch, but he tried to.
Yeah, no,
That's
tried.
the whole point.
And now they're doing something down there? All right, well.
Coach Green is arguing with this other official, the one on the baseline. He's the one who didn't call it. It was all on him. Brennan, another three. Will it go in? Of course.
It's automatic.
Knocks down yet another three. So it was Flip hitting 6 the other day.
It's automatic.
And that's about his fifth in this ballgame. Fourth or fifth, yeah. 77-55 the score. The Wildcats in the lead by 22. 3 minutes to play in the basketball game. Campbell County still playing their frontline players here. Number 12, though, is Gavin Cox. He's in the ballgame. Backs it over to Jack Leach. Wildcats in the lead, 77-55. Just launched a terrible pass. He just tried to get
slipped
rid of
out of his hands.
Yeah, and luckily it was kicked out of bounds by one of the Wildcats. 2:45 to play in the game, 77-55. 47 straight wins over Campbell County after this one's over. 77-55
They could come back, David. You never know.
I don't think they're going to come back in. Well, they haven't come back in this century. They haven't won since 1999.
I mean, yeah.
As the Cougars have another guy, Will Lester, in the ballgame. 77-55 the score. Campbell County's got number 13, Jordan Day, in the ballgame. So they've got some young guys in. Good to see Coach Clausen, who does a really good job. I like the way they're playing, but they just don't have the athletes that Oak Ridge does. But they power that one up there with junior Will Lester, and Oak Ridge's lead is 20. 77-57 the score, 2:07 to play. Baylor Wright thought about shooting a three, will not. Bryson Comer at the free throw line, back to Caden Breithart. Over goes Brennan. He's going to shoot another three. No good. Rebounded by Elijah McKinney of Campbell County. 77-57, a 20-point advantage. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Grayson Strader. Here come the Wildcats running once again. Here they go. Brennan Scott dribbling. Out to Caden Breithart for three. It's good. Three-point shot for Caden. And what we need now is to get Baylor Wright in the scorebook. I think he might be the only guy that has played who has yet to score, to my knowledge.
I think you're right about that.
80-57. Here's Bryson Comer. I don't think Bryson scored either. Bryson's going to get a layup, and he knocks it down. Bryson Comer with 2 points. So it is indeed pressure time for Baylor Wright here. 82-57 the score. What? And play is halted. It's another turnover. That was Bryson Comer with the bucket right there. So it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Listen to Mr. Peebley give an announcement here. Minute 5 to play. Wildcat basketball. Grayson Strader for three. No good. Rebound, Campbell County. Here come the Cougars, pushing it up the floor to Elijah McKinney. McKinney drives against Strader, lost the ball. Taken away by Bryson Comer. Comer's going to drive. Left-handed off the glass. Out of bounds to Oak Ridge. 47.4 seconds, a 25-point blowout win here in Campbell County. Those don't come very easily.
Let's see if we can get to 30, David.
Wildcat basketball. Here it goes to Brennan. Brennan shoots. No good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Campbell County. Brennan and Grayson Strader both kind of lobbied for that one, got the call. 40 seconds to play. 82-57 Wildcats. Give it to Baylor. Let him shoot the three. 82-57 the score. Baylor Wright,
they're leaving him wide open.
Brennan dribbles to his left, lobs it, and throws the ball away. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to, but he turns the ball over. It'll be Campbell County basketball. Baylor Wright's the only person who hadn't scored in the ballgame for the Wildcats. 20 seconds, we probably won't take another shot. Breithart's got the rebound. Wildcats probably won't shoot again. Ted says, don't shoot. 82-57, that is your final score. Final score of the ballgame, the Wildcats beat Campbell County for the 47th consecutive time. 82-57 is your final score. Tyler Morris, your thoughts on the game?
I thought this was a really good game. I was worried a little bit, David, at the beginning of the game when we were going cold there, but once we got it going, Lucas Searcy hit like 3 threes first half, went absolutely insane, and I had fun watching this game and commentating with you, David.
Oh, sure, that was fun. Final score 82-57. Tyler will run down the stats in a minute. We'll run down the girls' final stats. A triple sweep for the Wildcats here at Campbell County. 82-57 the final score. Take a break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We'll be back. Coach Green will be up to speak to me as well. We'll have the stats and everything else. 82-57, the Wildcats win. Back in 3 minutes.
I did. Lucas Searcy at 26. 82.57.
What did I pick? Whoa. He's good. Richard Storm. 47. Yes. What? Bryson. I've got to get some fun. Hey, at least it's not dark. Oh, I'm hungry. Never. Then I got to add a few, I think. Oh no, you already did it all. You already put everybody in that did. I just put everybody in. I don't think Baylor. That's it.
And he didn't score. I don't think he scored. Bryson. Grace.
You about ready? David Clary back here along with Tyler Morris, Alex Baraxa, Christian Rosas Rodriguez, Brian Bennett back at the studios. FM 92.7, FM 94.7. We have a triple sweep here tonight. Tyler, you've got the final scoring of the boys' game.
All right, for Oak Ridge, we have Darren Osborne with 2 points, Lucas Searcy with 26 leading the team. We have Grayson Strader with 1, Caden Updegraff with 6, Flip Thompson with 2, Jamison Updegraff with 8, Kel Slater with 16, Brennan Scott with 14, Bryson Comer with 2, and Caden Breitharp with 5. For Campbell County, we have Devin Jones with 11, David Adkins with 2, Jack Leach with 2, Spencer Boshears with 10, Nate Walden with 8, Zach Brady with 18, Will Lester with 2, and John Long with 4. Oak Ridge wins 82-57.
Let's get Coach Green in here real quick. That's quick. He didn't usually get up here that quick. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. It was a slow start, and I was telling you off the air here. It seems like every year we come up here, doesn't matter what team it is, Campbell County comes out and they play as hard as they can play, and sometimes we don't play as hard for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just whatever it is, Coach. I know, I think it's the environment. It's Campbell County. They haven't beaten us in a long time, but they put it to you there in the first quarter. You almost trailed going into the second quarter, but eventually you started doing things, playing harder, speeding up the game, speeding them up, hitting shots, rebounding, all the things you did to blow them out.
Well, you said it right. I didn't know. I didn't recognize the team to start the game. I didn't know who some of those guys were. We just seemed a little bit kind of out of sorts. Tired, kind of like they're lethargics. As a coach, you ask any coach, you try to figure those things out. Did we practice? First thing I thought was when I called, did we practice too hard yesterday? Are their legs gone? Are they you think of 1,000 things, all those are excuses. There's, you got to show up and play hard. You got to be ready to go. You can control how hard you play, your energy and all those things. And we didn't do that to start the game for whatever reason. But we finally got it to our pace. I think fatigue kind of took over a little bit for them. And, that's kind of, it's no secret. That's one of the ways we try to, attack teams is, we talked about it before the game. Hey, they don't have much depth. We got 6 guys. Let's play fast. Let's keep our guys fresh. Some people can say, well, maybe you sub too much. There's always a debate on how much to sub, who to play. But, we want our guys to play really, really hard. The way we play, there's really no realistic way you can play 32 minutes the way we play. If you play the right way, you've got to have a break. And I tell our guys, it's our 8 or 9, 10 guys versus most teams 5 or 6. And I think that was tonight. If I had to say one thing to point to, I thought it'd be fatigue. I think they wore down and played well to start the game because they're fresh. And then after that, they got a little tired.
One thing that I liked about this game, which is a really good sign, last couple of games, Brennan has not shot the ball particularly well, but tonight he looked like Brennan Scott. I mean, he was knocking down big shots, and you got almost 30 points out of Lucas too, which is nothing unusual. He crashed the boards hard again at 18 the other day, and Kel got things going, and but I like it when Brennan's hitting that because he's so deadly.
Yeah,
shooting.
I think about the first game of the year when he had an 18 or 19 against McMinn County,
right.
But he struggled a little bit. He struggled, and honestly, it's part of being a sophomore. Especially in our program, because usually when you're a sophomore, you've got guys in front of you that's kind of been through the trenches. He struggled a little bit, up at Nashville. He struggled. I think he struggled a game or two before that. He struggled in our last game. Had a meeting with him, talked to him, said, hey, here's what, focus on these things. He works really, really hard. And I was glad to see him play well. And we need him to play well. He can shoot the ball. He can help us, and we need him to do that.
You got some guys that can shoot it. I mean, you sometimes when Caden and Jameson are out here, they you don't think they're going to make it, and they go. You got some guys that can shoot the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, and I was talking to Ernie, their coach, before the game. Well, actually, their assistant when I come in earlier during the girls' game, talking about, he's talking about how good we are offensively, and he kind of made a comment. He thought we were better offensively this year than we were last year. A different type of offense. I mean, I don't know. I'd probably argue that a little bit because we don't really have. Depends on how you look at it. We don't really I don't know if the numbers wise what we're averaging, but totally different team last year. Obviously with Millway and those big guys with Miller and Stafford and Stewart and all those. But anyway, we shot it well. We knew they was going to play zone. They've been playing 3-2 zone for the last couple weeks, and and like I said, how are they going to match up with us? Who's going to 15? Who's he going to guard? And so that's probably why they play zone. I knew he was going to get some looks, or you're going to knock him down, but you can't fall in love with it against the zone. We got to have balance. And I thought we did after the start, the first 3 or 4 minutes, I thought we did a lot better job offensively against the zone, finding open guys. And I've always said this, David, the best offense against zone is offensive rebound. And we had guys crashing the glass. Lucas Searcy, I think he had 5 offensive rebounds at halftime.
Wow. One person, Nate Walden, seems like he's lit us up every time we've come up here. Tonight, he didn't. And that's a credit to your defense. I mean, I thought, the Brady kid inside, kind of like his sister. I was been saying this, I don't know if you remember his sister, big girl. She plays at Tennessee Tech with Jada right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he was just.
Okay, he looks like her. 15,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
They're their brother and sister. And he was just doing good work using his body to get points for him.
Yeah, and when scouting him, watching him on tape, he impressed me. Lefty, good side, got good body, strong, can finish well, and he hurt us on the glass there early. But yeah, I mean, we're Lucas battles down there. Lucas is not really he's. The thing about Lucas last year, he's playing the perimeter. Now he's having to guard post. Right. I mean, and same thing with Caden Updegraft. I mean, he's having to guard post as well. Darren Osborne, and but the thing about it, when you play teams like that. Like Campbell County, they got a good team. I mean, they beat Concord Christian, they beat Powell. We got a little bit hot again. I think they got really, really tired. It was probably the difference in the score. But again, just the constant pressure, and the pace really can pound on teams like that, and that's good to see. But you got to play hard, and you got to have depth to do that.
Coach, tomorrow you'll be traveling down to Cleveland to take on Coach Tucker's Blue Raider team for the second time. You beat him. I was 9 or 10 points, I think, at the arena back in the middle part of December. It's a team I think they've lost 10 ball games, I think. And so they're not the same team, but I was looking at their record. They're like 0-5 on the road. They're like 5-2 at home, so it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, no doubt. And we beat them by 15 or 16 at our place last year. Went down there and last second shot to win it at the buzzer. It was down 1, I think it was. And so it'll be a challenge. You know, they're playing tonight as well. So both teams are playing back-to-back. We're having to travel. You know, I try to get my guys out there a little, you know, I don't know if I got them out quick. I don't always get the subbing correct. Ted does a great job. But, you know, I'd say both, you know, we play hard. You worry about playing back-to-back nights the way we play. But we'll have shoot around tomorrow from 11 to 12 and watch Tennessee beat Kentucky at 1. And, you know, head on down to Cleveland at 4. They'll leave about 4:30.
Coach, thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, David. Thanks.
Wildcats victorious in all 3 ball games today. The junior varsity boys win 58-32. The Lady Wildcats win. And Tyler, why don't you run down the final scoring in the girls' game before we close it out here?
All right, David. Zayana Stewart for Oak Ridge had 12. Ayanna Porter had 9. Samaj had 18. Lauren Hart had 9. Kate LaFoon had 2. And Jenna Johnson had 7. For Campbell County, Carly Whited. I don't know if I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Whited, probably right. Had 4. Carly Kitts had 7. Lacey Pemberton had 3. Cora Browning had 8. Bailey Gillum had 2. Sailor Hutchinson had 8. And Ember Brandenburg had 4. And Oak Ridge beat Campbell County 57-35.
Thanks a lot there, Tyler. We're going to close it out here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television, Channel 15. The Wildcats winning all 3 ball games. Tyler, appreciate your help. Alex and Christian as well. Brian Bennett back at the station. Our next broadcast of Oak Ridge High School basketball will be tomorrow from Cleveland. The Wildcats and Lady Wildcats taking on the Blue Raiders. We'll have the broadcast beginning at 6 as the Wildcats take on Cleveland. Tyler, any final comments?
I mean, other than Oak Ridge is just doing amazing right now, just in general. They're doing great, and I love it. It's pretty great.
I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you had a good time on the air here.
Of course I did. Hope to do it again.
For Christian, Alex, Tyler, and Brian, this is David Clary saying so long, everybody.